Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. Oh my goodness. Of course. I have just become the imp, which is wonderful. Anyway, this is Mixed Sweets 10.0, which is being story told by Benjamin Burns. This is a game we've been looking forward to for a while. Mixed Sweets is Hella Iverson's chaotic script, which has, of course, gotten an update since the last time we played it, because it's always updated since the last time we played it. We're playing with 15 players, and Ben is the storyteller. And can you guess the inspiration for my background? Of course, that is a noble. Originally, I had 4 of them, but then I realized the role is not the nobles, the role is the noble. So I had to find a photo with just one. I think technically there's 4 of them in the elevator there, but you can only prominently see the one. Oh my goodness, here's Ben to haunt
Hello.
me. Hey!
I am here. I'm here to give you the infos.
Is there a lunatic in the script, hopefully?
There is.
You know what's
indeed
funny? In NRB, they're always like, oh, I hope you haven't made me the lunatic. I always want to be the lunatic. I don't want to be the demon.
Yes, I have yet to be the lunatic, and you would have thought people would make me the lunatic a lot, but it just never happened to me yet.
All right.
So I live in constant fear of it because I don't know what it's like. Either way, you are the demon, which is also what I would say if you were the lunatic.
Yeah, I get it.
But your fellow minions are Gwami, Grow, and Chris.
Grow and Chris. And there's only one Chris?
Yes. So Grow, Gwami, and Chris. And also, Chris is the marionette.
Oh. Excellent. And do I get bluffs?
You do indeed. Your bluffs are Seamstress, Grandmother, and Dreamer.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure.
All right, so here's what my current thing is. I'm going to let Chris think he's good for a couple days. And then I'll let him know he's evil so that he can get some social reads when he's good. But I don't want to wait too long because obviously I don't want him to give detrimental information either. I don't know. It's hard to know. I don't know what his actual role is. Maybe I should whisper with him and find out what his role is and find out how problematic it'll be. So I have Dreamer as my bluff. Okay, so here are my current thoughts. Whether or not this will actually work, no idea. But I'm thinking I want to bluff Dreamer, and I'll dream my evil team for a couple days. Like, I have 2 nights that I can dream evil people. I guess I could dream Gwami, and I could whisper with Gwami. And I could confirm him, and then I can, at some point, kill myself. So I don't need to actually worry about getting good or bad information. Well, actually, I could. But then if I dream all evil people, and they start to figure out that people are evil, that could be problematic too. But I'm going to dream Gwami day 1. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And we'll see how poorly this goes.
One's back. All right, 15 players.
2.
Good luck, everyone. You know the drill. Yeah, I'll give you a fairly long day 1 and then probably increasingly less long further subsequent days. Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
And I'll open breakout
Alright.
rooms. Breakout rooms are open.
Excellent. Candace, want to have a chat so I can find out if I'm your marionette or not?
Steven, you want to talk?
I tell you that you're
Sure.
not.
Peter,
Sure.
shall we lie to each other?
I'm going to mine.
Okay.
Everybody's-
Hello, forehead sir.
What's up?
So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I am because it kind of helped based on. Yeah, I'm the gambler.
Okay.
Would you like to be forthcoming with your role so I can gamble you?
Sure. I am the dreamer.
Are you really the dreamer or are you screwing with me? Let me ask you this, Steven. If I gamble you as the dreamer tonight, am I going to die?
No.
Yeah. Who did you check last night?
Guami.
What'd you get?
Well, I'm not going to share everything.
Well, you're going to share with me one piece of information. Plus, I can also go talk to him and check what he says, and I won't, be outing you at all.
Oh, that's fine. Do you know what my background is inspired by?
No.
Have you watched Squid Game?
Oh, I'm halfway through it. I'm at episode 4.
Oh, okay. Well, that is one of the VIPs who are there to enjoy the people dying, and he's
Gotcha.
the noble, as I'm calling him. Technically, he's not really a noble at all, but
All right. So, do you want to tell me what Guami you got for Guami so I can go double check and see what he says, or?
no, I'm gonna double check. I don't even know if you're good or not.
Steven, you're wasting my time. So, do you or do you not?
I told
'Cause
you
I
I'm not going to tell you what I got for Guami.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, so for the people who are left, if Peter starts telling us how to vote, most likely he's good. If he doesn't, then we got to kill him. That is his tell that I know as a storyteller. Plus, we should just kill Mia anyways, because Mia's usually bad.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to nominate because then it's just meta and then no one's vote for it.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
Just because I told Steven already. Well, no, here people come in. All right. I want to talk to Grow.
Yeah, Steven, you want to have a chat?
Sure.
All right, Hella, since we're only one here,
I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We can't take my room. We have to take your room.
All right, I'm at the very, very bottom.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Damn it. So I missed a whisper. I told Soren that he was the marionette.
What do we got?
Things are going really poorly already.
Uh-oh.
Chris is the marionette. I wasn't going to tell him right away so that he can read as good for a while. I told Soren that he was the marionette. Here's the problem. Trey told me he was the gambler and he's going to gamble me tonight. So I'm going to kill myself because otherwise he's going to die and then immediately want to kill me.
He's gonna die anyways. No, I'll poison him. I'll poison him.
Oh, yeah, that works. Can you? Are you the poisoner?
I am.
That's awesome, dude. Amazing.
Saved.
Okay, so here's.
So you told Soren that Chris A was the guy or was the marionette?
I told Soren that he is the marionette.
Oh, I got it now.
Now
Okay,
that
we
means
have no.
that
we have
means
no-
that I'm gonna have to tell Soren got a 2 as the empath.
So, okay, great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to give him the evil team, right?
Right?
Because I told him he's the marionette. Like at some point he's gonna want to know that, right?
Right?
So who should I
Yeah.
give him? Because obviously he's one of the evils. I guess I'll leave Chris out since Chris is the marionette and he doesn't know he's evil. But then if he
Yeah.
figures out that he's not evil, that's a problem. All right, so here's the bluff situation. I am bluffing that I am the dreamer. You can be the grandmother or the seamstress, and you can give the other bluff to Grow.
Okay, you got Seam.
I'm the dreamer. Can you let me know what one you're gonna bluff as though, and then I can know what she is?
I'll take the grandmother.
Okay, and I'm just gonna put in Grow that she's the seamstress. However, if she doesn't go with that, then I'll have to figure that out.
Oh, I don't know what she's going with for her 3-for-3.
Yeah, well that's
Uh,
fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's just your job to let her know that she can bluff as the seamstress, and if she
Although
doesn't,
I was. Okay. All right, I'll try.
all right. And it may I don't know. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, so
No. Hey, George.
Yes.
Can I
Go ahead
talk
if
to
you
you,
want to
please?
chat.
No, the
Oh,
room
no,
just
I
closed,
can
I'm
understand.
afraid.
Did they really? Okay.
Well, you can say what you want to hear, George.
Sorry.
You can say what you want to hear.
Okay, then. Chris A is evil.
Let me. Oh, okay.
In the game or just?
Yeah, in general, or
It's just a judge of
is this
character.
a personal statement, or like? That's a good
Just
question. Is
being
it
facts,
game
you know.
related, or do you feel that way?
That's what I
personally?
meant.
Can we talk again tomorrow, Brody?
Yes.
Kwame, I'll answer that tomorrow.
okay.
Right.
Sorry.
Looks like everybody's back.
Classic.
Mia and Trey, you seem to have fallen out of your seats.
Oh.
Other than that, if you want to make nominations, feel free to make them, or just chat as a group. Your call.
We push each other over.
Do you want gossips done verbally, Ben?
Yes, please.
Our gossip.
So
wasn't
I am
inclined.
I'm the damsel. Any minions out there? Please don't guess me.
I'm also the damsel.
I am too.
Well, who isn't the damsel?
Wait. I gossip that I'm the damsel.
I'm definitely not the damsel. I'm the marionette.
I'm gonna
Um,
juggle
I
that
will-
Peter's all the demons.
I would like to gossip that there is a puzzle master.
Thank you.
I would like
Only
to
a good
gossip
gossip.
that I'm sat next to one evil player.
One evil player. Thank you.
Chris will gossip. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Chris will gossip that either Ross, Soren, or Rhodey are evil.
Ross, Soren, or Brody. Thank you.
I'm gonna gossip that there is a Pixie in the game.
Pixie in the game. Thank you.
Look at him pretending to take notes when there's no
Right,
gossip in the
I'm
game.
going to gossip that the outside account has been manipulated.
Thank you, Brody.
And I'm going to gossip that from Peter, including down to Kwame, we have a demon.
Peter down to Kwame, including
Yes.
Peter and Kwame.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So when you say down, you mean counterclockwise, like down?
Yeah,
from
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Candice, Brody, Steve, and so on.
Okay.
I will gossip. George will gossip that there's either a Fangu or a Puka.
Fango or Puka. Thank you.
What is the correct pronunciation of that word?
I mean, there is no correct or incorrect
Okay.
pronunciation of any word, right? There's
Well, I
obviously
meant
standard
what-
and non-standard.
What you guys are going with? That's all.
Well, I'm from the north of England, so I say Puka
Okay.
because I'm king of the north. But, you guys are.
Don't worry too much about pronunciations, Tree.
Yeah, Tree. Depends where you put your syllables.
And then it's just a pie, a pucker pie. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
saying
just
it-
realized
I'm not
Forehead
even scared of
Stevens
a
back.
pucker pie.
Yeah, just be careful because some
Forehead.
of new contain poison.
Yeah, that's true.
I nominate Steven.
Okay, was that Trey?
Yeah,
Tell us why.
because I wanted to do a witch check.
Okay. Stephen, your response.
I would be the one to find out if there's a witch. So I don't know that this really proved anything.
Okay. 8 votes required. Here we go.
Let's get him.
Oh,
This
come
is not.
on.
This is not good,
Just
guys.
need one more.
Oh, wait, no.
Ah.
Okay,
I
that's
just want.
excessive.
I think you need to make a little nervous first round to put him back in his place, right?
Here, I'll show.
That's right.
I'll show my.
Steven. Come
I'll
on.
show my face if it's gonna be like that.
There you go.
5 is not enough.
If we get to if this game lasts 3 hours and he's the demon, then I'm just gonna leave.
If this game lasts 3 hours, I'm leaving.
Um,
See, at least I made the game move.
All right,
somewhere.
I'm going to nominate Mia.
Ross nominates Mia. Tell us why.
I've heard, not from me, but I heard there's a ping on Mia. So I'm just curious to see if anybody else backs that up.
Okay, Mia.
Well, I don't know where I've heard that ping because I'm definitely not evil. I have hard claimed my roles to several people.
Okay, 8 required.
And I'm a very bad killer.
You're very
You say
bad.
you hard claimed roles to several people?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's interesting.
Oh,
and you said
dear.
you're very bad.
Oh my
Kill.
god.
What is happening on one half of the table?
I don't think Mia is the
Oh.
damsel.
In all
9
fairness,
is
Mia
enough.
usually is evil in like 75% of her games.
Whoa.
She didn't nominate Soren, so
Yeah.
Oh, that is really
Suspicious.
Something's off.
Can I just
Yeah,
point out
something's
that
off.
that was basically the opposite of what Hella's gossip was. So if Hella is the gossip, then we get a pretty
Yeah.
good idea what's going on here.
We just killed her. Yeah.
Well, I will nominate Soren.
Hey.
There it is.
There it is.
she's
Alright.
back.
Tell us
Another
why.
bingo card.
First of all, it's Soren. I have to do it.
Yeah.
And Soren wanted to kill me, so now I want to kill him.
No. I didn't want to, but I voted for it. So.
He
It
didn't
was
want
a
to. He
reluctant
had to.
vote.
My vote was just a drop in the ocean. It was the ocean that killed. So, well, I'm not evil, so please don't kill me. Yeah.
And if you see this on Hella YouTube, please don't believe Soren.
Okay. We've got 9 currently on Mia, 10 required to lift it. Here we go.
That is Soren evil.
By the way, unrelated, there is a double claim in town so far.
Like hard
Tell me if
claim.
you want
Just
to
not
what
3 for
role?
3 try.
in which two?
That one was a hard claim and one was information from somebody else giving me a hard claim of
Not
what
enough.
the other person said.
Well, we do
If
have
that
a
makes
Pixie in
sense.
play. We could have a Pixie in
yeah.
play.
Right.
That's a
Which
pity.
was what I was thinking, that potentially one of those two people could be the Pixie.
Anyone
I don't
else?
think- I don't think you should kill me.
What?
I didn't. You shouldn't kill me. I didn't
We've
even
got
get to kill some of you guys.
I think we've got the demon guys.
This would be really fun if we have.
That would be way too
Right.
quick if we had a demon already.
Final call.
All right, I nominate Ross.
Thank you.
Sorry, who was that? Stephen?
Yep.
Nominates
You've died.
Ross.
Yep.
Okay. Tell us why, Stephen.
I think Ross said he was the marionette. That's evil.
Okay, Ross.
Okay, I'm going to use my most Steven defense possible. That is just stupid. That makes no sense. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I'm not the marionette. I was just joking around, folks. I'm not an awful kill.
Don't share information on day one.
Yeah, I'm not an awful kill, but I'm townsfolk. So
All right. 10 required, 9 to tie.
I almost believe me,
That sounds dangerous, Trey.
I know, right?
yeah.
It really is, and she's my neighbor too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ross,
7,
was it
not
a,
enough.
Ross, was it a demon pain or just a general minion pain on her?
General evil ping.
So potentially a noble out there somewhere.
That's the. I heard Mia was potentially evil in a noble ping as well.
And I was going to say, otherwise the Seamstress used her ability on day one, and that doesn't make sense.
Bringing the day to a close.
You've
Why
got
not?
Dreamer as well, right?
Okay,
sure.
Mia is executed
an
and
empath.
The
dies.
Dreamer's going to get a good and an evil no matter what.
The game continues, of course. Everybody, go to your rooms.
Right side of the room has some explaining to do.
Or do we? Dun dun dun.
I don't think I've ever done a worse job recording, which is unfortunate since this is a game that I care about. But I'll just share what happened. I told Soren he was the marionette, and then, well, part of it was because it was so hectic. I talked to Guami, and I dreamed him as the grandmother and something else. And then I went back, and it was just the evil team. And so I was talking to the evil team, and I told Gro that she was the Seamstress. I don't actually know what she is, and then everybody piled back in. I told Soren that he is the empath, that he is the marionette, and he got an empath too. Which is not good. But I guess it's good that I told him he's the marionette. Oh my word. This is not good.
All right, who do you want to kill?
I don't know. But I'll kill George.
You'll kill George. Okay, George
why
it
not?
is.
Thank you.
Entries you've had in the contest. It was
Oh my-
unrelated to the game.
Right, yeah. I think we're about on 400 at this point.
Wow.
Oh, that's it. I was thinking you were going to be in the double thousands.
Well, I thought we were going to get about 80 maybe, but yeah, this is a lot.
You
Wow.
underestimated the.
You should just go day by day and
public.
be like, oh, this is the best one from today. And then be like, okay, now I got to go do these 30s.
To be honest with you, I'm just going through them all. I'm going like, does it have some drunkenness and poisoning? Yes. Has it got at least one character that changes the number of outsiders? Yes. Anything that's just not completely terrible goes onto a short list, and then I'm going to draft in some volunteers. Anyway, I'll stop boring you now.
The highest
Open breakout
minions, yeah?
rooms. Here we go.
Trey, want to chat about
I'd
the
like to-
script competition?
I'd like
Ross,
to chat with
you wanna
Trey
have a
at some
chat?
point.
Want to have a follow-up chat, Ross?
Yes, I would, Chris. I'll
Sure.
head over to you, sir.
Brody, you can meet me in my room.
Excellent.
All right.
So I've made a grave mistake.
What?
Did anybody die?
Yeah, George died.
Oh
yeah.
What was the mistake you made?
Don't sound
made
too
it-
don't sound too sad, Steve. Never mind. I will talk about it later.
Okay.
I'm curious now, George. Can we talk?
I need to talk to Ross first. I will talk to you after the Gro.
Okay.
I wonder where Gross is.
You done some
Actually,
gambling,
yeah.
George? It kind of went wrong.
You want to chat with
No,
me,
so
Gro?
it wasn't a gamble.
Who?
That was Peter.
Gro,
Yeah,
do
but- Yes.
you want to chat with me?
Yes, sure.
I'll come to yours.
Yes.
George, you want to talk?
Sure, Stephen. Okay. I don't know how long Ross is going to be, so why not?
What did you say, Steve?
Guami, do you want to talk?
Oh, sure.
Going to my place.
To you,
Yep.
My room?
I'll go to you, Guami, yeah.
All right.
I said come to me because, quite frankly, I forgot who I had even talked to.
Right. So I feel like I was bluffing yesterday the whole time, and I think my bluff might have been too good because he got me killed.
What was your bluff?
So I was bluffing empath because I talked to Mia, and she claimed that she was the damsel. Now I thought she was just telling one person, so I.
Mia
did my
was
best
telling
to
people
make
she was
her-
the damsel?
Well, no, I don't know. She told me in the first chat that she was the damsel, so I thought she was just hard claiming to me, and then obviously trying to hide it. So
Well,
I was
then
like,
she
okay, this
acted
is
like
great.
she was the worst kill.
Yeah, because
She
I
has a-
thought she was doing a bit with being, by being a damsel. I thought, oh, she's trying to, she's bluffing, and because she didn't want to make it obvious, right? She didn't want to say, oh, you can kill me.
Yeah.
So I bluffed empath 1 and then told people that we should kill Mia because I thought it was great. If we can execute her before she loses the game, that's great. But I don't think she actually was the damsel, and I was the poppy grower, and now I'm dead.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all gone to shit, really. What are you?
I don't know that I just want to straight up tell you.
I mean, do you ever? I mean, you never do. I mean, this is normal behavior for you. You just give me you spew some bullshit at me, and then we go our separate ways.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's what you're okay, I can do that.
That's what I'm expecting. If you want to break tradition.
I am the Huntsman.
Oh, well. Okay. I'm going to put you down as monk.
That's probably worthwhile.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go and do some more productive, and I'm gonna see if I can go and.
Was it
try
you
some
that
more.
told me you were the snake charmer the one time when you were telling the truth?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the weirdest chat. Literally, we started, and my background, I can't remember what it was. Was something, and you were like, "So you're that role," and I was like,
You're the
"No."
bounty hunter.
I
Yeah.
it's just I have my background. It has nothing to do with my role. And then we had this huge thing, and then you were like, "I'm the snake charmer," and then you were like, "I'm not the snake charmer," and then I was like, "Oh, well, I'm the bounty hunter," and you were like,
Because I love telling you when I'm evil, like straight up, and then you're not believing me, and then just winning the game. That's what I love the most. But anyway, yeah. So the evil team know who they are, and if you are part of the evil team, then you know this. Then it's a superfluous conversation we're having. But otherwise, good luck.
Thanks.
Bye. It's yours.
Yes, let's do that.
Steven, want to chat?
I do.
All right, excellent. Come to me.
If I can find you. Oh my goodness. What in the world?
In a world.
What is his breakout room called?
Sean.
That's stupid.
Well, you can tell Ben that.
Yeah, well, I will. It won't even let me go there. It's probably going to close the rooms. There we go.
Let me guess, you were looking for Brody, but only saw Sean.
Dude, it was so confusing.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm the monk, and I've just been hard claiming to everyone, hoping like to get some claims from others, see like who's worth protecting, who's like more shifty with their claims, all that.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm the monk. I'm good.
Well, I know that if you're the monk, you're good. I love how like I'm like, are you good? And you're like, yep, I'm the monk. I'm good. It's like that checks out. The monk. You're not the evil monk.
Yeah, I'm not. No one likes an evil monk. Also, I have heard that there's a Pixie, and I'm in that Pixie double claim.
Pixie.
But that's kind of the best I got.
Pixie double claim?
Like, there's a Pixie who is mad about being
the
my
monk.
role.
Yep.
Yep. And from what I understand, that Pixie's also confirmed by someone else. So I'm not worried about that double claim.
Okay, well, I heard somebody, and I don't remember who, said that they were claiming to be the monk, but they were not.
Right. So that makes me think like they could have been a Pixie who like accidentally broke maps. Oh, what are you, by the way?
Oh, I didn't tell you yet. Would you like me to tell you?
I would love that.
I am the dreamer.
All right. Dream, dream, dream. Who've you dreamt?
I dreamt Guami, and I dreamt Soren.
All right. I don't know anything about Guami. Do you mind if I ask what Soren's hard claim to me? What did you read him as?
Dude, you want all of the information.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
I'm the monk. I'm the monk. I kind of have to generate info on my own. So like, I really have to like play the social side.
Well, you go ahead and play the social side.
Yeah,
You're playing. Yeah, no, this isn't the social side. This is the tell me all.
Like, is that not being social? Like, I'm the monk. What do you want from me? do you want? You're the dreamer. I can protect you.
That would be nice.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I protected the gossip yesterday. I won't say who that gossip is.
See how it is? See how it is?
Yeah.
You're not sharing everyone's information like you expect me to share everyone's information?
You got me there. Like, I might not protect the gossip anymore, though, just because I do believe either the gossip. I also know the thing they gossip isn't true, so I'm not surprised that there was no extra death. Or maybe someone tried to kill the gossip and I protected them. And George was the gossip killer. I have no idea what he is.
I know what he claimed to me.
Was it something worth killing or just a day one person?
He said that he claimed a role that he was not, and then he died, and he told me what his role was. And what he said he was would have been worth protecting.
Damn it.
And what he claimed falsely also would have been worth protecting. However, he was not that thing.
Okay, I think that makes sense.
That's weird, because I'm fairly certain nothing in this game makes sense.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to work some stuff out. Like, also, why did everyone pile up on Mia? So that was interesting. Like, I don't think I say pile up like not unfairly. I don't know what information was out there, but a lot of people voted on her.
Well, I was told post mortem that she was the damsel, and that she was intentionally trying to get herself killed, but say that she was important so that she would not be guessed. However, like with everything, I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean, it would make sense. Like, it's something Mia has done when she's
Well,
damsel.
it's also super odd because you would think that that would also get people not to vote on the damsel.
I'm just trying to put two and two together. So, like, that would make sense. Simon claimed that like he didn't have the info personally, but like he heard from someone who heard from someone that Mia was evil. So
yeah,
just trying to put two and two together here.
there was a person that she hard claimed damsel to, and then they said that there was an evil ping on her.
All right, lovely. Makes sense.
At least that was the version of information I was receiving.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense to me.
So we have two outsiders. That means that there should be one more. If she was the damsel.
Right. I don't know who the other outsider is. I don't know who that other outsider is unless like I'm missing something blindingly obvious.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna head out.
All right. Yep. Take care. I'll protect you.
Thanks.
George, want to have a quick chat?
Yep, sure do.
All right. Come to my room.
Where are you? Down near the bottom?
I'm right above
have a
you.
chat?
Who?
Okay.
Who were you talking to?
Oh, it's because it's Sean.
Steven, can I speak with you again?
Yes. Soren, I would have been
my
okay talking to you. However, it was unclear if you were talking to me or not. You just raised your hand, and I knew that you were the one talking.
I was just asking if anyone wanted to have a chat.
I'm going to my room, Trey.
Okay.
Sure, I'll have a chat with.
So I cleared the monk last night. I did not pick you because I didn't trust you. However, here's the deal. I did just talk to Gwami. He gave me his role.
Okay.
Will you give me, Gwami, what you got of Gwami's information? Because if you can line that up, that can really mean
I was given grandmother and goblin.
Okay. He told me that he wanted to talk to me because I'm his grandchild.
Okay.
So I feel like either you two, let's put it this way, you two are on the same team, or I'm in cahoots with Gwami, but I backed that up because Gwami told me that I was his grandchild. He knew what I was.
Okay.
So go with that what you will.
Yep.
You know the drill. Feel free to make gossips. Feel free to chat. Feel free to nominate.
Would anybody like to say if they were pit hacked last night? Okay.
I would like to gossip the pit hags their evil team.
Thank you, Steve.
I would like to gossip that the demon is not a puka.
Not a booker. Thank you, Brody.
I would like to gossip that a seamstress has already used his or her ability.
Thank you, Peter.
Very politically correctly worded.
I would like to gossip that the Huntsman has perished.
The Huntsman has perished. So just to be clear, you believe that the Huntsman is in play but dead.
Correct.
All right, thank you.
I would like to
Everyone.
gossip that I am sitting next to evil, so either Guami or Stephen are evil.
Thank you, Chris.
And I would like to gossip that from Trey down to Chris, we have an demon. So from Trey down to Chris.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I sounded like you had a
Probably
parrot. there.
agrees.
It's like, yeah, Kurt, someone's got to
Found the
jack up.
goblin.
Use your double claims then, Trey.
So one of the two double claims died. So potentially it could make me think that we got a bigger mortis.
Sorry,
that would be George.
Was it?
It was you
Yeah,
and
so
somebody else.
I was claiming a few different things yesterday because I was letting one die as the puppet grower. So the other person's probably telling the truth.
And I can just say this, that I believe the other person a lot more than potentially. So you're saying that you're the poppy grower? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
So Evil got all their information.
Did you claim that to anyone yesterday?
I mean, maybe. Who can say? Who can say?
You can.
You can.
I can tell you for sure that he did not claim it to me. He claimed
Who
me
can
something
say
entirely
anything
different.
about the things that I know?
That would also be a really good evil bluff because you got your information. You knew the poppy grower wasn't in the game.
Right.
That would be
Exactly.
right, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
So
I
George,
would say-
are you the poison or the goblin that they decided to kill?
I'm so gutted because I was so looking forward to being nominated and saying that I am the goblin, but that didn't come to pass, unfortunately.
Who did you think you jumped to?
The death last night might also have been a gossip death if Mia was puka poisoned and we executed Mia.
That's true. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's true.
I don't think that George's death was a gossip, but that's unless I think the only way that that's true is if like someone with a protective ability protected someone who was going to die. But I think that's unlikely.
I don't even know why I gossip because Ben said he talked to me last night, so I don't even know why I need to waste gossiping.
Hoping that I'd forget about it because I did. So
Be an absolute blinder for bluffing.
All right. So the only suspicion that I've heard on out there is on Ross. So I'll nominate Ross.
Okay.
And Ross, it's literally just because I have no other options.
Sure.
All right, Ross, your response.
Understandable. I am not an awful kill. I will tell my role if I get killed, but I don't know how killing me really helps you guys.
Okay. 7 required today because we've got 13 living players. Here we go.
Oh, I'm not in my seat.
And this is how friendships are broken. Just so we know.
I'm enabling you, Ross. You said that you're not a terrible kill. You can decide. Oh, apparently not.
I mean,
7 is
I
enough.
can decide.
You can.
And I had lost my seat.
Okay.
Ella said she wanted to vote too.
Yeah, but you know, losing your seat is a legitimate bluff. You might want to.
Yeah.
Oh, I was also bluffing.
In
She
real life,
actually-
you're like, where did my chair go?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to out my information anyway because it doesn't hurt to not. I'm the noble, and I saw Brody, Chris, and Soren.
I nominate Soren.
Sorry, who said that? Was that Steve?
Steve nominates Soren.
Steve nominates Soren. Who dies?
What?
Well, okay.
Steve is the
Nice.
the golem.
All right.
Nice.
Lovely.
So we have one of the 3 noble pinks out, I guess.
Okay, well, I will say this. I believe Brody as being good.
I
So
also
now that
believe that.
doesn't say that Soren isn't evil. He's just not the demon. But
Not the demon. Yeah.
So,
does
Steve.
the nomination still go through?
Absolutely, yeah. Steve,
Okay,
do you want to say anything before we talk to Soren?
Well, I'm an outed golem, so someone should nominate me and execute me next because I can't nominate anymore. So I don't want to
And
be.
if it's a
near the
Fangu,
game.
you don't want to become the demon.
Well, unless Steve wants to be a demon.
Not now because I'm outed.
If it is a
okay.
Fangu, we know who the Fangu might jump to, which might help us.
Right.
It's Soren. You got a defense coming?
Soren.
What's the point? I'm already dead.
Sorry, Soren.
Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome.
Okay. So weirdly, the majority is now actually 6, but we've already got 7 on Ross, so you need 8 if you wish to execute Soren's cadaver. Here we go.
Could be a Zombul.
I think that is not correct.
Yeah, it is mechanic.
It would be hilarious if George used a dead vote on a dead body.
Wow, oh, he actually was then.
2 is not enough.
All right, so Steve, are you saying that you want to die?
Yeah, I can't nominate again, so I can't.
I'll nominate Steve.
Well, we already
Okay,
have
sorry,
someone
who
down
said
the
that?
block.
Yeah, but we run the risk of a Fangu being able to
Yeah,
jump.
Brody.
That's what we got.
Yeah, it removes the Fangu potential.
Well, that would be good if
But the
Fangu
Fangu potential
jumps.
is good for
Yeah.
us if we know
Yeah.
an outsider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we wait a couple of days and then
Yeah,
kill Steve?
and
I
then
just think he just can't make it to final 3. That's all.
So you're just being left around for.
Well,
Completely
That's kinda mean
selfish,
for
but I'm a
Steve,
big
'cause he
fan
did
of
help
this
us if he just
nomination.
killed the one good person.
You know,
Now the real
self-
question is should we get one of his other ping? He said it was Chris, right? So should we kill Chris? Because I believe
Well,
Brody.
We're getting a little far away from whether or not we should execute Steve here. So, Steve, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Sorry.
Well,
That's all right.
I'm a proven golem because my ability works, which means I can't be a marionette, which means my neighbours should both be, well, hopefully not demon. But I know I'm not a marionette, but I'd rather die now so I don't get Fangu jumped to. But I'd like to think they wouldn't be stupid enough to jump to an outed golem, but you never know.
It's happened before.
it's happened.
Stupidity and desperation.
Yeah.
There's quite a fine line between them in my
Yeah.
experience.
My idea is I think we
8
should not
required.
do this and kill Chris.
Yeah. I don't think we should kill him.
Wait,
Not yet, because we know he's good.
Yeah, we should wait a couple
Kill him
days
now.
until he might be the demon.
Yeah.
All right.
He just can't make it to final
Get
3.
rid of the
That's
game.
all.
Yeah. We have
Yeah,
a long
I-
time to final 3.
I really do believe
I think it's
that
a
Brody's
mistake.
good, and so
5 is not enough.
I think we should kill Chris.
yeah, I would like to nominate Chris.
All right, Ross, you were in there with it. Do you want to make the case?
Yeah, Chris and I spoke day 1 and day 2. I mean, it's possible that one of us is altered, or we're not who we say are, or like Peter suggested, the gossip kill and the Pucka theory with Mia. But something about it makes me feel like Chris isn't what he says he is. That's
Okay.
all I've got.
Chris.
I am the gossip. I'm probably likely to die anyway at night. Yeah, so day 1, I gossiped that Ross, Soren, or Brody are evil. Today, I gossiped that Gwami and Stephen are evil.
Well, let's put it this way: based on the noble ping that we just got, Brody and Soren or you is evil.
Yeah.
So somebody should have gossiped died.
Yeah, so if it wasn't, so either I'm poisoned or drunk, or
you're the
Ross is
puzzle master
poisoned or
drunk.
I could be.
Okay.
Or he's
Personal
evil
information.
incarnate.
Is there a
Soren,
puzzle
did you
master?
say
For his bland
you-
gossips, anyway.
Soren, did you say what evil role you were?
I'm not an evil role, so
Okay, Chris.
Hmm.
Anything to add before we vote?
As I say, I'm probably likely to die at night anyway, due to the fact that I am an outed gossip. You
Okay.
can kill.
Chris, which day was your gossip about Brody, Soren, Ross?
Day 1.
First day.
Okay.
Oh, on the first night.
Yeah, when
Okay.
I talked to him
Yeah.
the first chance I could get, and then he did that.
And then what about last night? Or was that it? You've only gossiped. Or no, we
Did
haven't
you
done
tell him the
today's gossip
people
yet.
you got, Ross?
I'm sorry?
Did you tell Chris the people you got?
Absolutely. He kept himself out of the mix.
Yeah,
Which
something
would-
doesn't sound right. He's either evil or
makes
he's drunk
sense.
or
Right,
poisoned.
Right.
Yeah, I basically swapped me and Ross.
Or
basic
he's the
hit.
puzzle master drunk, which would be
Yeah.
nice.
Right.
Okay.
8 votes required for the majority. 7 would tie.
If you're not sure about it, I don't mind going because my information's out. So
I'll quote Steven, if we believe that Ross is good, we shouldn't kill him.
I don't believe he's good.
You don't believe Ross is good?
Nope.
my
6 is not
character
enough.
is good. My person, as as a person, probably we have to have a conversation, maybe. But
Absolutely horrendous.
punch children when no one's looking. That's the kind of guy I am.
Wow.
This
Hopefully
is being
not very
recorded,
hard. Huh?
So
So basically, you're telling us you lack integrity. You just can't do it in broad daylight, right?
Well, yeah. At least I'm honest about it. So
this will be used in court against you.
okay.
Final call.
My background is inspired by the noble. Kind of an evil
Okay.
noble, though.
Ross is executed and dies. The game
Yeah.
continues. Everybody, go to your rooms.
Alrighty.
All right. I don't feel like the game is going terribly. We do have one problem, which is that if I kill Trey, Guami needs to die, and obviously he won't. Yep. All right. So I'll just share. I guess there's a chance that people in the audience do not know what that is. The Squid Games is a game. It's like the #1 game on Netflix in the world. Something like 93 countries. It's like #1. And in the Squid Games, you play child's games. And if you lose, you die. And it's like a thing that's put on by a bunch of perverted rich people. And that is one of the VIPs. He's one of the perverted rich people, and they wear masks so that you cannot see who they are, because obviously what they're doing is very illegal. But I won't go into much more detail in case you want to watch it. I will say it's not a terrible show, but it is very violent, and it is a propaganda piece, because it's basically trying to say that capitalism is evil. As you'll notice, that is an American-looking person, and trying to have commentary on Western civilization.
Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
So, first of all, I need to inform you that Steve is the lunatic.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Steve has attacked Hella.
All right. Well, I will attack Hella.
All right. Hella it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't have enough time to process that. I believe that means that Grow is the peg, and that she pegged Steve A. However, Steve A then picked, which, if that was what happened, he would not pick. So when Hella dies, that's going to be somewhat odd. Wow. I suppose. I don't know. That was very confusing. I don't. Yeah. If he was, I think he should not. Because if you think you're the demon, he shouldn't have been told to pick a player, in my opinion. Because that would have been a believable Fangu situation.
Right. Just got a couple of stragglers to wait for.
Sorry.
That's all right. Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, that is everyone. Brilliant. Okay. Hella died in the night.
That's it.
I think
That's
Trey's
your lot.
very evil.
All right, Hella, let me talk to you.
Rooms.
Can I get in on that as well?
Sure. I'm fine with that. Come to my room, right to the very bottom.
Alrighty.
Can I chat with you, please?
Is that me, Ross?
Candace, please.
Oh, sure.
Steven, can we talk?
Sure.
I'll
come to you.
Sounds
Your
good.
room, Ross.
So you're the pit hag,
Yes.
and you turned Steve into the lunatic.
Yeah, hoping that he might think there's a Fangu.
However, Ben had him pick last night. He picked Hella, and if he was Fangu jumped, he would not have picked. So I believe that he'll be able to figure out that it's not real.
Okay.
Too
bad.
You can tell the lunatic anything because that you make them think they're the demon. And I wish that he had just told him that he's the evil Fangu and left it at that, not had him pick last night. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Soren yet?
Yeah, but he won't tell me anything. He keeps on pretending that he's good.
What is he saying that he is?
Huntsman, flower girl, monk.
All right. I never told him who was evil, so that is part of the problem.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, great.
Did you say who you picked? Did you use your ability? Like, are you bluffing as anything?
Yes, I'm bluffing as the seamstress, as you said.
No, I know, but are you like? Have you decided what your information
Trey
is?
and Peter, and I gotta know.
Okay, and that's why people are saying they think Trey is evil.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a problem with that. If we kill Trey, then Gwami needs to die because Gwami is Trey's grandmother.
Oh shit.
So we need to not kill
Yeah.
Trey. All right, thanks.
Yes, great.
Chris, can we talk?
Yep.
My place.
Okay. Hello?
Do you realize that you're the marionette?
I have been told that, yes.
It is true. I am the demon. And I need to come up with information for last night. Trey. What night was last night? I always get lost.
That would be night 3.
Using night 0, night 1, night 2,
Not
night
using
3.
no, night 1. We've basically had 3 nights because first night, second night, and then last night.
Okay. So I am good with my information. I am bluffing that I picked Trey and I got Gambler and Flower Girl. Do you know if Trey is the Gambler?
I don't. I've not spoken to Trey yet.
Okay. I believe that he is. The problem is if he's not, then I'm dreaming him incorrectly, which is problematic. Soren is the empath. I know that because I told him that he is the marionette. He got an empath too because Grow is also evil. So he needs to think he's the empath, or he needs to think that he's the marionette, or we will lose.
Okay.
So I left it at that. You are not a minion to Soren, though. I told Soren that Grow and Gwami are the minions. Gwami is the poisoner, Grow is the pit hag. Steve thinks he is the demon because he's the lunatic now. However, he doesn't actually think he's the lunatic. He doesn't actually think he's the demon because he was told to pick, and he did pick, and I killed his pick, which was Hella, and I don't know what she was.
Cool.
Who told you you were the marionette?
Gwami.
Yep, it is correct.
Okay.
I left you alone for a while because I was hoping that you would establish good social reads. However, that you were thinking you were the gossip, and unfortunately, you have proven that you're either drunk or evil, which is not great.
Yeah. Well, I could try and play the puzzle master drunk attitude thing.
Well, if there's not a puzzle master, that's problematic.
Yeah.
So maybe I should kill myself. But the problem is if you become the demon, you're sus, and they might kill you. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Cool.
No, I'm not the golem now.
Oh.
I can explain it later, but I'm not going to go them now. That's a
Okay.
bit.
Ben, can I just have a quick ask you a couple of storyteller questions,
Sure
please?
thing, yeah. Lead the way. Go whichever room you like.
I'll go into my room because I can't see one for you. Sorry. I'll go into my room. Thank you. So.
Peter, can I talk to you?
Sure.
Come to mine.
Where do you want to go?
Mine.
Hi.
Hi.
How many hard claims do you believe so far?
Hard claims do you believe? 3, maybe.
I'm not sure about Chris's gossip claim.
Yeah, he's not one of the ones that I believe. I don't know. I don't have any input there. I don't have you, Candace, or Simon. Do you care to claim something?
I can give you monk or gambler. Are you a role that needs protection or a role that's comfortable being gambled?
Well, the problem is I know you're lying.
Of course I'm lying.
Well,
I'm good, but I'm lying. I just don't. I mean, you're a blank spot on my grim too, and
that's fair. Well, let's put it this way: you are in an evil ping right now.
I heard that.
And you just claimed 2 other roles that I believe they're claims.
Yeah, I'm neither of those things.
Yep, that's why I told you were lying.
Yeah. And that's why I confirmed I was lying. Yeah, I heard about my evil ping. I think that has
I was hoping
to
to
be a
become.
seamstress.
Yeah,
If
I
we
was
believe the noble, that
hoping
has to
to
be a seamstress ping.
clear you, but instead of that happening, you just lied. So.
That's fine. If you wanna nominate me, then feel free.
Well, the problem is I believe the other person more.
Of the second half of the claim? The second half of the ping?
Yeah.
You believe that person more?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, certainly nothing is for sure.
Okay.
But there's like multiple
yeah, I mean,
things that connect.
You're the third person who's told me that I'm half of a seamstress ping, but none of you have told me who the second half of that ping is. So.
Would you like to know?
Sure, because I would love to be able to counter nominate if I end up on the block.
Trey's the other half.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. We'll talk again.
Okay, sounds good.
Did they close rooms? No.
Trey, would you like to talk?
Sure.
Come to mine.
Okay. So I gambled Chris last night as the gossip, and I didn't die.
Well, that's good.
So that's good. Also, but looking back, if you look at the information, Chris gossiped on the first night, Brody, Soren, and Ross. One of them is evil. Well, that was the noble ping, right?
So the noble
somebody
was evil.
should have died. Well, right. Well, or he's the puzzle master drunk, and we don't know that he's the puzzle master drunk.
Who did Chris gossip?
So the first day was Brody, Soren, and Ross is evil, and only George died. Well, there should have been another death unless the demon, like they said, unless it was the puka, and they picked Mia, and Mia was going to die anyways. And then last night, he gambled that you and Guami are evil, and I believe at this point in time that both of you guys are good based on the conversations I had with you yesterday. So at this point in time, Chris could be the puzzle master drunk.
Is there a puzzle master?
Yes, there is. I could be the puzzle master drunk.
Well, who is the puzzle master? Mia said she was the damsel, and we know that Steve was the golem.
Well, I was told by Mia that she was actually the huntsman.
Huh.
So there doesn't have to be a damsel. However, I mean, it could be an outsider count change, or there could be a Fangu. I'm going to keep
Okay.
the Puzzle Master safe for now, just because it is an outsider.
Yep.
but
Okay, well
anyways,
that would make
what
sense.
did
So
you-
she knew there was a well, that's so bizarre to me.
What?
I don't know. Well, she did.
What did you get on your next two picks? You told me what Guami was, the grandmother. What did you get the other two nights?
I guessed. Well, I picked Soren, and I got Empath Fangu, and then I wasn't 100% on you, so I picked you, and I got Gambler Fangu, which doesn't actually help, because obviously.
Wait, so you got Soren the second night? Well, he died yesterday, though.
Yeah, I didn't know he was going to die last night.
He didn't. He died during the day to the
Yeah.
golem.
Yes.
So
night one was when I.
maybe you're the one being poisoned now, because maybe you're being poisoned.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, day one, Soren can't be the. Okay, so here's the deal: is if we believe that Brody, okay, so but if we believe the noble or even believe the gossip, see, here's the deal: is that Brody, Soren, and Ross had evil pings on them from a noble or from a gambler, and all of them were cleared, right?
Yeah.
So Brody, I believe, is what he is. Soren, I don't know, and Ross is the one who's the noble claiming something else. But Ross died. We killed him yesterday. Both Ross and Soren died during the day.
How's that a
So there
problem?
was no Fangu because if you're getting Fangu, then it would be there's no way to Fangu jump.
Yeah, but he's not certainly the Fangu. I got Empath Fangu on night one when he was alive, so he's the empath.
If Soren was the empath, why wouldn't he just say it?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? He seemed evil. Ross is claiming noble. So if he was evil, now Ross could be the evil noble, but Brody and Chris and Ross, he gossiped Brody, Soren, and Ross is evil, and nobody else died. So either Chris is evil, but I gambled Chris last night as the gossip, and nobody extra died. So there's a poisoner in play, and there's got to be the Puzzle Master drunk, and it's got to be between me and Chris, and yeah, it's got to be between me and Chris. So I must be the Puzzle Master drunk, or else they're poisoning me every night. It's because I don't believe that Soren is the empath.
What did he say he was?
Himself.
So, Ben, can I DM you a quick rules question?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Suddenly, Brody has rules questions. That's suspect.
Yeah, as like a ha-ha, being silly, or like, oops.
No, he told everyone. But I think he will explain it himself now.
What, me?
Yes.
Okay. Is everyone here?
Yep. Lovely. Thank you.
All right, you know the drill. Gossip if you want to gossip. Nominate if you want to gossip.
I nominate
Sorry,
myself.
nominate if you want to nominate. So who said that?
Steve nominates Steve.
Yes.
Steve, tell us why you've nominated Steve.
Because I'm the lunatic. That's why.
You got pit-egged into or do you think pit-egged into lunatic?
I think it's mechanically it can't be Fangu because I was told I'm the Fangu, then asked who do I want to kill. If it was a Fangu jump, the kill would be they tried to kill me, I became the Fangu. So the fact I was asked who I want to jump to, mechanically means I can't be a Fangu jump. And if it was a pit hag made a new demon, deaths are arbitrary, I still wouldn't have been asked who I want to kill.
Well, I have a question.
Sure.
Do you not suppose it's possible, Steve, that the arbitrary death was what you suggested?
It's very possible. So if this ends the game, then my bad. But...
Play until good for the end. I like it.
But anyway, now, so you're going to vote on it.
You know what? Let's just not pass this. We'll pretend it didn't even happen. We'll pretend that we don't know if you're the demon.
Who did you want to kill last night, Steve?
What's that?
Did you kill the person who died? Did you try to kill the person who died last night?
Sorry, Hella. Yes.
What?
I thought you were. I don't know. I didn't know who you were. So
See, Hella, I told you.
Yeah, thank you. I trust you, Trey. I trust you, Trey.
Candace, have you done your thing?
No. Thank you. Actually jumped me. I'm sorry.
Because I have it down to 2 people.
I'm guessing
I have it down to 2 people.
Okay.
And we have a long trust circle.
All right.
Stop long.
10 is enough. I think it's
Who
unlikely
you-
that you're going to beat
Who
10.
are you thinking, Trey?
Me or Chris?
Did you do our discussion?
Let's just put it this way. There are some things that are just not adding up. to
Yeah.
me. Some things are not adding up, which makes me think, because Soren, do you want to say what you were?
Yes,
Just do
I
the
was
vote
the
first.
empath.
Is there a reason that you didn't say it yesterday when you died?
Oh, we didn't do the vote.
No one
missed the
asked.
vote?
I did.
Alright.
Oh, I
actually
didn't hear that.
flat out asked you.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Well, no, you addressed. You did. You said no. I don't. Okay. That's the
So-
weird thing.
so
is
you-
we have
okay.
a noble. See, we have a noble claim that is the exact same people as the first day gossip.
Nearly.
Yeah.
And yet, no extra people died, except for the fact that I may have not died last night when I gossiped Chris, or when I gambled Chris as the gossip.
So everybody's been checked in that ping, in other words, is what you're saying.
So everybody has been cleared, except for I was assuming it was Soren was evil, especially why he wouldn't want to come out with it. But if Chris gossiped that Brody, Soren, and Ross are evil and nobody extra died, either Chris is altered or I am altered by when not dying to Chris being the gossip last night.
I think
Or
Chris.
the
Chris
noble
being-
is Puzzle Master drunk, right?
Puzzle Master drunk. There's also a poisoner.
Yeah.
There's also a poisoner.
Correct.
Chris being altered does fit that as well.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Yeah,
I would like
so
to make a
I'm-
puzzle master guess, please.
Guys, relax. I was the actual demon. This is all for naught.
Well,
Okay.
Candace, it's at night.
So to keep things simple, Candice, you might as well just message me your choice, because if you are the puzzle master, I'll get it in reply. If you're bluffing as the puzzle master, I'll pretend to get it in reply.
I thought it was a public thing.
No, because even if everybody else is talking about they would go to a room.
Oh yeah.
No,
tell
no,
you.
you generally
Yeah, I
that
was
would be
gonna
that would
say-
be insanely powerful, especially
Just-
for an outsider.
Puzzle Master have to do it during the day, or can they be visited at night and make the guess?
Generally,
from
they
a
have to
story-
do it during the day. You can
I mean,
do
yeah.
it. You could totally do it publicly if you like. But I
It's
think
just ambiguous on the wording.
Yeah, like the savant,
Right,
you can
actually.
pull the storyteller aside and
let me
and
have
do
a
it.
look actually, because I've got access to a rule book
Hmm.
that the rest of the world
Normally, you
doesn't
guys
have.
will put
Oh,
at night
fancy.
or during the day, and it just doesn't say. It just says
There we go. You can have an
if you
exact
guess
ruling
once who
right
it
now.
is.
Ooh.
Because I'm starting to doubt myself now. So hang on.
Yes, once.
Yeah, we tend
The
to do
official,
that to
the
people.
official
but,
ruling.
Right.
we do tend to drain people's soul. So
Actually, it's good because I
All
have
right.
Puzzle Master on my submission. So
Once per game, the puzzle master may guess which player it is. They may guess publicly or privately. Hey, you can do either. Nice one. Which one would you like to do?
I have guessed privately already.
Okay. Would you have rather guessed publicly?
Allegedly.
doesn't matter.
She's allegedly. claimed.
Okay, cool. All right. So I will now send you a name.
Okay, thank you.
This
So I've actually
this is a
had
bluff,
look at.
well executed.
Yeah.
So right now we're killing Steve, who thinks he's the demon.
I don't think it's a bad. I don't think it's a bad move.
So did I miss the vote on Stephen? Did we get enough? So I Stephen, Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
everyone was alive.
I think
Yeah,
everyone,
okay.
yeah,
I must
everyone
have missed
voted.
that.
I think we got 10
Except
votes.
one or something.
Which means evil is okay with this.
Yeah, which probably means he's
Yeah.
a lunatic.
Yeah,
Matt, the fact
well,
I've not
in
been
fairness,
executed
would the
immediately makes me
minions
think
really
I
know?
can't be the demon. It's been stretched out too long.
It just happened. So would all the evil really know at this point in time?
So I'm just going to go ahead and say final call here because I think
Oh,
it's
it's
highly
public.
unlikely that you're going to beat
They,
10
they,
votes.
they would know if Hello was. They'd know.
I
if
would
Hello
like
was
to
there,
nominate
which obviously-
Simon.
All right, Candice, tell us why you've nominated Simon.
I as the puzzle master, that is the name that I've gotten. I cannot do any more deciphering as to who possibly could be puzzle master drunk. So that's the best offering that I have for the town at this time. If anybody can clear him, I do believe his name has come up a couple of times, but I had nothing directly. So I will freely offer anyone who has any info, the floor, if the storyteller would allow, if they feel that they have some damning information towards him. Other than that, that's all I have to say.
Okay, Simon?
Not me. That's all I have to say.
I
Short and
believe
sweet.
I believe Candace. I'm not sure if she got it right or not, but yeah, every living person already voted on Steve, so we might have to sit on this until tomorrow.
Let's
Unfortunately,
use our dead votes. Let's get them out there.
Wow.
Is that minion
Wait a
panic
minute.
we have?
And
See,
George,
that's
I
why
don't
I'm
trust
thinking
you
it
as
could
far
be
as
a
I can
vigor
throw you
mortis
right
if
now,
George
George.
was a minion.
I don't trust
George
him
might
as
be
far
the
as I can throw him.
poisoner.
George also claimed empath, just so we're clear. So
You,
All right.
mm-mm.
11
George
votes
claim
required.
Poppy
He
Grower?
also claimed monk.
It's a whole marionette.
And puppy grower.
Yeah, I think George is definitely evil, but I think it could be a vigor mortis, and George could be the poisoner.
I was given
Trey,
a story that made sense about George. However, there's a lot that doesn't make sense about George.
George.
What, in the game, or?
George.
So from what I can see is that there's a lot of people talking about me. All right, come talk to my face, you cowards.
Heavy
Check
word.
yourself before you wreck yourself, George.
All right.
Okay,
Spoke to you, George.
George, who did you get your noble information off? Because it wasn't Ross.
Oh no, it was bollocks. Yeah, sorry.
What?
Sorry, I shouldn't swear.
So
on
there's
this
no
video.
noble information?
There is
No, there is,
information
but
on
it
you.
wasn't. I spoke to Simon, and I was trying to get Mia killed at this point because I thought she was the damsel. So I said, but I didn't want to make it too obvious that I was trying to bluff the empath. I didn't want you to think that I was the empath because I didn't want to die because, I didn't want to die because I was the poppy grower. So I didn't want to say I'm the empath and I got one because I thought if Simon's evil, he's going to kill me. So I said I heard noble information that either Mia or Soren was evil, and I think Mia's evil.
Okay,
that was
did
rubbish.
you talk to Ross about that? Because it's suspicious that Ross
Everybody
nominated...
goes to sleep.
Oh god, I was the music.
All right, so here's where we're at. I believe George is the poppy grower. I believe he was the puzzle master drunk. Obviously, he's either not the poppy grower. He claimed it publicly. I at one point thought maybe he was telling me that he was the poppy grower and looking for a reaction because I was trying to figure out how the heck he could think he was the poppy grower and not be the poppy grower. Which I think it's because he's the puzzle master drunk and Candace is the puzzle master. And again, the Huntsman adds an outsider. So there is still a damsel. I think we should go for a damsel win. My goodness. Okay, so it would make sense if there is a damsel, that the damsel hides. Candace could be the damsel. I hate this game. So then the question is, if a minion were to come out, who should it be? And who should they pick? At this point, I think it's 50-50 Peter Simon. I do not know.
Hello.
Oh good, I didn't die in the night.
Nope. Yeah, who do you want to kill?
Definitely not Simon. Let's go for Chris.
Chris. You do know he's your minion, right?
Yeah, but he also is the gossip.
Okay.
So there's that.
All right, thank you.
Yep. So we should wake up to 8. And that means we get 3 kills. Which I think we're going to kill Simon, which means we get...
Oh, sorry. I'll open breakout rooms.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Wait.
Brody, can I speak to you?
What?
Yes.
Chris started the night.
Come to my room.
Peter, I would like to chat with you if that's okay.
Kwame?
Come to mine, right at the bottom.
Yep.
Sure. Yahoo?
Come to mine.
All right. How we doing?
I think we're doing maybe all right. I think Trey thinks you're the grandmother. Were you told that there was a damsel? Because I did never ask that.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, there was.
So it would almost seem like we should use that at some point. However, I don't know who.
Why did you kill Chris?
Oh, because he's supposed to be the gossip.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he also thought he was drunk, so if he was drunk, then I shouldn't have killed him. I don't know who Candace picked. I don't know if she picked Trey. If she picked Trey, then I don't know. Did people think it was odd that I killed Chris?
I think she picked Chris.
Well,
but I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Well, the thing is, the demon
the whole time, so
yeah, that's good because he hasn't gambled me yet, and if he decides to gamble me, we don't want that to be a thing.
Right.
It would be wonderful if he picked a townsfolk that was playing KG and died, but there's no way for us to know.
Right.
I think we're gonna kill Simon, and then we'll have 2 kills left. And I don't know if I should kill myself or not. I also think possibly. No. So who do you think the damsel is?
I think it might have been Mia.
Okay, that was originally what I was told, and then I was told that she was the Huntsman. Maybe because they were trying to bait us into guessing.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna put her back up as being the damsel. That makes the most sense. Also, in case you haven't figured out, George thought he was the poppy grower. Clearly, he was the puzzle master drunk.
Well, how did he think he was the poppy grower in that case?
Because he's the drunk poppy grower. The puzzle master drunk.
Oh.
I also thought possibly he was trying to bait me into going, no, there is no poppy grower.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna head out. Do you know what Peter is?
Not a clue.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
All right.
Do you know if any other pit hagging has happened?
I know. Brody is the new monk. He was the Pixie.
Oh, he became the monk. Who was the monk?
Hella.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
well, I'm glad
told me
that is important because. So would he be the monk or the Pixie? Does he just get the ability?
I think he would. I think he just gets the ability, right? Yeah. Storyteller question. Yeah. If a Pixie is mad about the character that they were.
If the Pixie is given the character, are they still the Pixie or do they become the character?
They're still the Pixie. They just acquire the character's ability.
Okay. Very good. I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Are you sure about that, Kwame? Are you positive that he's the Pixie?
Yes, that's what he told me.
Okay, because I'm gonna go tell him that.
He told me he told me he was the monk basically, and I deduced that he was Pixie. But
all right, see ya.
Yep.
Sorry, Chris, I killed you.
Alternately, we could leave Brody alive, and even if you do pick his pick, it'll make him look suspicious.
Well, I was turned. I was changed.
Why? Oh, because they didn't know that you were.
Yeah. I'm now Goblin.
That's unfortunate.
And I don't know who all you've gotten information about.
Yeah. Do you know what Peter is?
No.
Wonderful.
Or did you tell somebody you guessed Peter?
No, but I am gonna. I guessed Brody last night. Brody, can I talk to you?
Yes, come to my room.
Okay.
And remember, I'm Sean, not Brody.
Sean, got it. You should not be having people go to your room.
Hello.
Hi. I dreamed you last night.
Let me guess, Pixie and a demon?
Nope. Pixie and Poisoner.
Pixie Poisoner. Okay, cool. Hella was the monk. I've gained that ability now.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I was a little bit confused because you had said you were protecting me, and then I'm like, that son of a bitch. I was vulnerable. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, I bluffed. I think I pulled it off well.
Yeah.
Because like, so who's your big suspicion right now?
Well, Simon's up there. Who do you think Candace guessed as the drunk?
I think she gets Trey.
Well, it was obviously Trey or Chris. So the thing is if she guessed correctly, then Simon's the demon, right?
Right.
So
Or
I
if
think
she
killing
gets,
Simon makes a lot of sense.
it does. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like if Chris is a minion or if he was the original demon who jumped her star past. So right now, I thought Mia was good. I'm not entirely sure anymore.
You think Chris was the demon?
I think he could have been.
That is a possibility. If he wasn't the puzzle master drunk, he definitely could have been evil in the noble ping. What was the noble ping? Sora and Chris and
Soren, Chris, and me. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But I've also heard that noble ping was bullshit.
Ross seems to think it's legit.
Yeah. I thought someone said that they made up the noble they made up the noble ping.
Well, I postulated that at during the day, so you may have gotten confused and thought me. I do not have to choose dead players. The problem is at this point, if I was to dream Ross, I would definitely learn that he was the noble.
Yeah. Do you have anything on Grove or Peter? Because they're just the two blank spots.
I don't have anything on Peter. I do have something on Grow, but I don't know that she would want me to share with you.
Yep, that's fine. It would.
I think Peter is possibly evil.
Yeah. I've talked to a few people who think that.
Well, let's put it this way. I think, based on information, that either Trey or Peter are evil, and I believe Trey more than Peter.
Yeah, I believe Trey way more than Peter. Like, I'm worried Trey's is playing me, but I strongly doubt that. Just based on like how everything's lining up.
Yep.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone.
8.
There are 8 living players, just 4 votes required today. Do we have any gossips, nominations, or does anyone have anything they want to share?
I would like to ask a question of Trey. What makes you so vocal since the game started of backing up Brody?
Because of the interaction that I had with him on the first day. I mean, on the beginning of the second day, and the interaction that I had with somebody else on the first day.
So is it powers or is it social read? If that's what I would like to know.
Powers, mechanical.
Okay.
I think someone should. Peter.
He's blinking too much. I don't trust it.
I think someone should nominate Peter.
I haven't slept today.
Ross, are you evil?
Peter.
Okay, Trey nominates
Did you ask
Peter.
me or no?
Tell us why.
Because he hasn't told anybody yet how to vote.
I haven't told anybody what?
How to vote is what he said.
Huh.
I have story told with Peter a lot of times. And when he's evil, he chill. And when he's good, he tells everybody what they should vote. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's his tell. When he's good, he's in there. He's going, we should get these votes. We should do this. We should tie. We should not do that. And he hasn't done it a single time yet. Not to mention, I also hear that there's a ping on him with the Seamstress. So there you go.
Okay, Peter.
I can confirm I've been told by multiple people of that ping. And I don't know whether you are aware of who the other half of that ping is, Trey,
Yeah,
but it's you.
I know it's me, and I'm good. And I haven't told people how to vote yet either.
Let's give you a minute.
By the way, I will say this also. I'm not the Fengu.
Neither am I.
You know why? Because I gambled myself last night as the Fangu and I'm alive. So I am
Okay.
altered.
Okay, can I talk now?
Go for it.
I'm about to tell people how to vote. I at this point I have been withholding my information. I promised a couple of people early that I would share my information on about day 4 to the people that I trust. I have done that with 2 people today. I've shared all of my information. I'm tending to believe that I am either a poisoner target, and I think, Trey, you've story told enough games with me to know that I would be a poisoner target. And number 2, or I'm Puzzle Master drunk, if we're to believe Candace's Puzzle Master claim. Or that my role has been working properly and there are more people that I can now trust. But yeah, vote as you will. I'm done.
Well,
Okay.
Let's get him.
4 votes required.
What did you say, Mia?
Do we want to vote? What about Simon?
Yeah, what about Simon?
Well, we do have
Only
enough
worst
kills
consider
that we
him.
can kill Simon
Sorry about
still.
No.
At this point in time, I even though I said that I gambled Chris as the gossip, I do not believe that to be true, and I do not think we should listen to anything that Chris gossiped.
I think we have too many votes for this one.
5 is enough.
It's quite curious that Candace came out with information yesterday that Simon was the demon, and yet
no one's
you let him speak to
nominating
me all day.
That's 'cause
I
they
sat in a
trust
room with
me.
him all day.
Well, for the record, there were like a dozen people I wanted to talk to, and I only had time to talk to like 3 people.
Okay.
I only
So,
had time to talk to one person as well.
I'm going to nominate Stephen.
Okay. Who said that?
Peter.
Okay, tell us why.
Having been in many games with Stephen and Trey, I think the fact that Stephen is alive on whatever day we're on is something to note. Make of that what you will. And he is one person that I do not have information triggered by my role about. He is not cleared by me.
Well,
What
you're
is your role,
fine
Peter?
saying who you are.
Sure. I've told 2 people I'm the snake charmer. I have snake charmed 4 nights now. And 2 of the people who I've snake charmed are dead. Yep, 2 are dead, 2 remain alive. And the 2 alive who I've snake charmed are Trey and Simon. And I checked Simon last night based on Candace's Puzzle Master ping. So if my role is working correctly, neither Trey or Simon is the demon, which is why I nominated Stephen.
Okay, Stephen.
Very eloquent.
Well, I know. I'm trying to put my thoughts together. I believe that the
the children are
information
our future.
it says that you're evil. I suppose you're just trying to get off the hook here. That definitely is a story. I don't know how Trey. I guess Trey could be a minion in your world. I'm not evil. I have confirmed myself to quite a few people. So.
In my world, Stephen the Seamstress is a bluff. That's my world.
Okay,
Could be, yes.
Okay.
So could snake charmer.
Currently got 5 on Peter, so you need 6 to lift it off, or 5 to tie.
Why, Stephen?
I don't want to share my role publicly. Not yet.
I mean, have you told anyone what your role is?
Yes.
All right, so just going, I can't nominate. I'm one of the dead, but would like to go back to the fact that the only person in my noble ping that is still alive is Brody. So.
Yeah.
And no one's gone to check or ping or anything
He's not.
on him.
He's not the demon. I can tell you that.
The only circle that I don't have filled in is
Because
Simon.
you're
Simon, do you have a roll or a bluff or something?
Yeah. I've got both. I've got both of them.
You got both? Okay.
A roll and a bluff.
Yeah, I've got 3 bluffs actually.
Are you the Fangu?
Hold on, let me check.
Technically,
no,
Steve is the
begins
lunatic
with a
now.
V.
Okay.
I think Brody would be an excellent nomination. I mean, I'm fine to die because as I told the 2 people who I claimed my snake charmer info to privately, I was likely going to just start picking myself at this point anyway because I don't want to trigger at this point because I think that would be game
Peter,
over.
what was the order that you chose your people in?
Mia 1, Trey 2, Chris 3 based on my chat with Ross about the noble, and 4 Simon based on Candace's puzzle master.
Okay, so
Final call.
we should keep this on Peter because Peter, why didn't you come and tell me that you cleared me?
Pardon me?
Why didn't you come and tell me that you cleared me? If you cleared me on day 2, that was 2 days ago. Why did it take 2?
You're hard to get a hold
I don't
of, by
think
the way.
I don't think in a game like this, a 15-person game, a snake charmer revealing that they're the snake charmer early on is a good idea anyway.
That's true.
Okay.
He still could be a minion,
Peter
right? As well.
is
It's not like you-
executed and dies. The game continues. Breakout rooms are open.
So the only thing I don't have filled out is Soren. So Trey. I can't kill Trey. If Trey had died, yeah, I have no idea. That's funny. Hopefully can't. Oh my word. If Candace guessed, I don't even know which way it should go. I think it was between Chris and Trey. I don't actually know which way I would want it to go. Hopefully she guessed. Well, I wish that we had killed Simon. So if she guessed Trey, Trey just proved that he's the drunk. Or that the poisoner's still in play. Okay, so here's the world that I'm gonna be in, which is that Peter is evil, Simon is the demon. I don't know if Candace picked Trey or Chris. I'm hoping that Candace picked Trey. Trey just proved that he was drunk. We kill Simon. I'm gonna kill Candace, which proves that she is good. If I kill Candace, we kill Simon, and then I kill Trey, we win.
All right, Steven, gotta be feeling pretty good going
Oh,
into this now.
yeah, things are seeming to shape up decently. I would like to kill Candace.
Candace, thank you.
Thank you.
Telling me we are getting massacred.
Yeah, I got
Well,
that vibe.
You're evil. Yeah.
Candace certainly was massacred last night.
Oh.
You're muted,
Okay.
Candace.
No Fangu.
I hope you appreciate that nice setup I gave you there, Ben. Just put it right up on
Yeah.
the team for you.
Technically, the Fangu could have already jumped, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Candace, I would like to chat with you briefly if we could.
Sure.
I think we have a
Sure.
bigger
I would
voice.
also
think
like to talk
George
to
was
Candace.
evil.
Candace, can I be part of that?
I'm fine with as long as Ross is.
Sure.
Garo, can we
Ooh,
chat?
I want to go.
Yeah,
When
sure.
room's open. All right.
Marty!
I will grow to you.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my
you okay
god.
with
Oh,
me going there?
wow.
Kill him with fire. Kill
Oh,
him
it's
now.
so
Wow.
Everyone leave the
wow.
chat.
You did you? What'd you get?
Noble or Pit Hag?
For who?
Okay.
For Ross.
For me.
For Ross. Okay.
Okay, Candace,
I
I'm just
figured-
curious.
Yep, go ahead.
As Puzzle Master, who did you guess?
I was this close to guessing Trey, but I had already talked to Trey, and we talked about him gambling himself, and that's why I said out loud, "Did you do what we talked about?" And at the time, he hadn't, so I chose.
Yeah,
Chris
I wasn't
A.
going to yet.
I chose Chris A.
So
Because
here's the
on the-
deal: is
on
I
the-
feel like I only had one good gamble.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's the thing. You guessed that he was poisoned, right? So
that means Simon would be the wrong one if he was not the one that was Puzzle Master
You would get
drunk?
false information.
yeah,
Yeah.
so Chris's power should be working correctly. So when I gave him my 3,
I believe Chris was the evil one. I
I-
think Brody's good. I think Soren's empath. I think Chris was evil.
I
And so
believe
his
Soren.
gossips weren't working.
I will say I will believe
Soren was evil?
Soren.
Yeah.
I
So I
told
think Chris was
Trey
the evil one.
Yeah,
Okay,
but I
so-
told Trey on day one that Brody was doing something totally different. Totally different.
So we think
at this
Brody's
point,
evil?
Came to me straight out and told me straight out.
Who's,
the door.
I don't think Brody's
who's
evil
the
at all.
dead monk?
Hella.
Hella was the dead monk. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And so I gambled Hella on the first night as the monk. And I believe her, especially she was really irritated when she died and thought that I killed her or something like that. I was like, no, Hella, I didn't do it. I was like, I'm not screwing with you here. Brody was hard claiming monk to people. And so I assumed he was the Pixie. But at this point in time, I with everything that went down with Chris and the noble ping, Ross, if you're actually the noble, here's the deal. And that's what was throwing me, Ross, is your noble ping and Chris's first day gossip were the exact same.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And we got contradictory information.
Yeah,
And
so yeah,
that's why I think
I
Chris
spoke
was
to him
evil.
specifically. Yeah, I talked to him specific. He claimed gossip right off the bat. So
Yeah,
I said, okay, well then gossip these 3 pings, and he switched his name with mine.
So
Gotcha. Okay.
I did dream Brody, and I got him as the Pixie and the Poisoner. So unless I was affected, then he's not the demon. But I could have
Did
been
you pick
poisoned.
George? I mean, you're going to get Poppy Grower as a poisoner. I think we got a bigger Mortis game. I think George is the poisoner.
I think so too.
And I think Chris was your pit hag. And but then again, they killed him at night. He died at night, so he still could pit hag people.
Yep.
But I think Chris was the evil ping. I gossiped Chris I gambled Chris as the gossip, and I didn't die, so I kind of believed it for a second, but it still wasn't making sense. But I then on night 3, I gambled myself as the Fangu, and I'm alive. And then last night, because I'm trying to find a way to die at this point in time, I gossiped that Guami was my grandmother, and I'm still alive. Now, that doesn't clear Guami, but that means that I could still be potentially, and I could be the Puzzle Master drunk, and I'm not going to die at all. And I'm not getting anything, but at least I believe.
Well, if you're a puzzle master drunk,
that means that Simon's not the demon. And it could be Guami, but see, Guami came to me on the second day, and he was like, "Ha ha ha," or he was like, "You're so hard to get a hold of. You, who did you gamble?" And I was like, "How do you know that?" He goes, "Because I'm your grandmother." And I go, "Oh, okay." The only weird thing with that would be is if Steven was evil and he told Guami that, because he told me that he gambled Guami on the first. I mean, he dreamed Guami on the first night, but he refused to tell me the information that he got. So that was the only thing that Steven that's making me think that you could potentially still be the demon.
Well,
okay. So you know what? Okay, so here's Simon's 3 for 3. Noble, Huntsman, Seamstress.
Okay.
So I'm Noble. I believe Grow is Seamstress.
Mia is Huntsman.
Mia's Huntsman. So he's none of the 3 he claimed to me.
Simon?
And Steven, I don't believe what I just said is actually happening. I'm just saying that's a world where you could still be the demon because you wouldn't give me Guami's
Well, at that
information.
point in the game, I didn't have any reason to believe you, and I know from personal experience and other people that it's very easy to go and say you're the gambler to people.
Sure. Yeah.
Steven, who all
so
have
do we?
I have gambled Guami, Soren, Trey, Brody, and Ross.
Right, but who have you dreamed?
Right.
Sorry, dreamed. The people that are demon candidates, Soren, Trey, Gambler, Fangu. So Soren and Trey are the only people that I've gotten a demon type.
And it was Fangu.
And what was
And
Soren's,
Soren died during the day, and I'm
good
still
roll?
alive.
So I guess I should start. I don't know.
What did you get for Soren's good roll?
Empath Fangu.
Yeah. I mean, let's put it this way. Okay, Steven, I kind of believe you. Guami, I've gotten nothing from other than the fact that he said he was with my grandmother as the gambler, and he could have gotten it somewhere else. We know nothing about Simon.
Yeah.
Now, here's the deal.
Well, Simon definitely gave false rolls, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did Guami come up, Steven?
Grandmother Goblin.
Yeah. Nobody's nominated him either.
No.
We could nominate him and see if he claims Goblin. Not telling him that that was
Yeah,
another ping.
that is true.
But here's the and another thing with this is as much as we want to think so Candace, is there a world where you guessed Chris A? Is there a world where Chris A was actually the good and Soren is evil and you actually picked the Puzzle Master and it is Simon? Because it's not me. It could be Grow. I'm pretty much believing Steven. Guami, it could be Guami because of normal Guami stuff, but he did tell me that he was the gossip.
He's probably going to
he
close
was
the rooms.
the grandmother and he saw me as the gambler. I don't know.
Okay, but here's the issue, Trey.
I'm trying to die at
Do you
night.
believe Peter?
But wait a minute.
Do we believe
here's
Peter?
The problem. Here's the problem. If it's a Vigo and Mia is evil, then you just drunk. Period. You're
Okay,
poisoned,
this is why I would like to believe that because Mia
we
told
killed
me
Mia. We
killed
Mia during the day.
we killed Mia. Never mind.
Killed Mia.
Never mind. Never
See,
mind. Okay.
This combo with Mia and George is weird because of George's empath claim, which makes no sense, and Mia saying that she told George that she's Huntsman and wants George to kill her.
Poppy grower. George is playing kind of poppy grower.
He told me empath
and
one.
See that there's a problem.
Well, he told me a monk. So
I don't believe that.
I have
you
a
got
thing.
4 evils. Somebody has no bluff.
I have another thing to throw in, which is that if it's a Vigor Mortis, it would jump over, I believe, it says Townsfolk neighbor, so it would jump over outsiders and minions. So potentially somebody we could have people that are Vigor Mortis drunk everywhere.
Yeah, true.
This script is
I've
so
only heard
crazy.
of 2 outsiders. I've heard that we had the Golem, and then we had the Puzzle Master, and then Steve became the Lunatic. Do we have any reason to believe that we actually had a Damsel?
Well, if the Pit Hag is changing people into outsiders,
right,
and there's a good possibility that.
Did we ever have it believed that somebody was the Damsel?
I initially thought that Mia was the Damsel.
If Mia was actually the Huntsman, then somebody was the Damsel. The Damsel could have been Fangu Jump too. And
it does. That's right.
Yeah, the Damsel could have been Fangu.
Mind blown. It's George was the original Fangu, and he found the Damsel on the first night.
So to summarize, we learned nothing.
So we know that there's a Damsel, and the Damsel was Fangu Jump 2. George was your original Fangu, and that's why he's acting so freaking weird. So who was the original Damsel? Was it Grow or was it Simon? That's pretty much where we're at.
Or Steven.
I don't believe Steven because I talked to him on the first day, and he was not talking like that at all.
Somebody made a dance.
I'm going to nominate Simon.
Yeah.
Okay, Brody, tell us why you've chosen Simon.
Because I think he is sus as balls.
Wow.
But like my actual interrogation, I do think he's evil. He has shared pretty much nothing with me, which makes sense. Like I'm not personally maligned by that. That's how you play a game. But I don't think he is. I don't think he's good. I think he more or less needs to die.
That's actually crazy, Brody, because Simon shared all his information with everybody else here, apart from you. You're the only one he hasn't told anything to.
Yeah.
Okay, Simon?
Yeah, my balls are not sus. They might be wrinkly, but they're not sus.
Wow.
Sorry.
It'd be sus if they're not.
Just this is going on YouTube, so that's how you're going to be
forever immortalized.
I think Simon's just hard claimed balloonist.
Simon with the wrinkly balls.
Who's Simon? Oh, you know him. He's the wrinkly balls guy.
Exactly. 100 euros to edit that out, Hella. I'd ransom it.
All right.
Can I have some pertinent info?
Yeah.
First,
No, Simon gets to finish his
No,
defense.
I finished. I'm well and truly finished.
Pertinent info, if my ability was working correctly, Simon might be evil, but he's not the demon. We're running out of time to kill the demon because I think we have a lot of evil alive.
Also, pertinent information, I've never seen any Simon fight this hard as evil, like last this long. He usually tries to bail out early.
So that means that we need to go after
Grow
the Damsel who became...
Simon may have just been made mad about having wrinkly balls.
I will just put it this way: that the conversation that I had with Steven on day one made me really know that he wasn't the Damsel trying to hide.
That's interesting.
Three is enough.
Oh, I'm actually sorry. I didn't mean to vote for that. I'm sorry.
So am I.
So I'm gonna nominate Grow.
All right, Trey, tell us why you've chosen Grow.
I chose Grow from basically process of elimination. It's not me. It's not Steven. I'm pretty sure it's not Gwami. I don't think it's Brody. Based on if I believe Candace's pick as the puzzle master and what Peter's saying, I don't know, then it's probably not Simon. So if it's not Grow, then we can kill Simon tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think that the conversation that I had with Brody and the conversation I had with Steven does not make me feel like either was the damsel. Because at this point in time, if we have a puzzle master and we had a golem and then Steve was pit-hagged into the lunatic, if this is a Fangu game, then that means there had to have been a damsel because Mia's claiming Huntsman, then yeah.
Yep.
I believe that
Okay.
either Grow or Steven is the Fang. Or, sorry, Grow or Simon is now the Fangu who was the damsel.
But
Okay.
if you have a Fangu, did we start with a Fangu or was it changed?
I believe it was George, and he picked whoever it was on night one.
But we have Steve that was turned into the lunatic. We would have, if we have the Huntsman, we would have 4 outsiders, right?
If
Well,
there
somebody,
is a
the lunatic,
no, pit hag. That would have
pit
started
hag
with 3.
did it.
So I'm just going to clarify a rule for you here. The
Okay.
Huntsman being in the game can either add in the damsel or the damsel may already be in.
Okay. So, okay.
Okay,
The
Grow,
lunatic
your
didn't
defense.
start in the game because I was turned
Yeah.
into a lunatic, so it wasn't start again.
Yeah,
Grow's
exactly.
defense, please.
Yes, I'll try to make a defense without profanities. I am not the Fangu. I'm the Seamstress. I picked Peter. I picked Trey. I gotta know. We killed Peter. I think we got the evil one. I don't know this whole thing with the damsel who got picked by the Fangu. I'm not sure I'm buying that worldview. But I really am the Seamstress.
Okay. 4 required or 3 to tie.
I just will
Can
throw
I
in
just-
that I do believe it is Grow or Simon, and we have Simon on the block, so maybe we just let that go.
Yeah, I agree.
Can I just say as well, while this vote's going around, that I really hope for my sake that Trey, you are evil, and that because I've done so much bad.
George.
No, it's not personal. I just hope for our sake, for the good team, that you are evil and pushing this, because I feel really bad if I'm the good poppy grower. I always have been the whole game. Everyone seems to think I'm the Fangu or the minion.
Sure, okay.
Whatever else I am. I don't know.
I think if this goes through, we might wake up tomorrow with the game over.
There's no freaking Saranovas, George. You're good.
Final call.
I think there's 4 evils alive, and this ends the game.
Okay, Simon is executed and dies. The game continues. Everyone goes to their rooms. Oh, breakout rooms. There we go. Everyone go.
So now the $1 million question is, we're at 5. Do I kill Trey or Brody? They think Brody's evil. If I kill Trey, Gwami dies. If I kill Gwami, I kill myself. The problem is, Trey is the gambler. This is not great. I think I need to kill Brody. And then we kill Grow. I don't actually know. The problem is I need to leave Gwami alive so that Gwami can poison Trey, would like to have lots of evils. One nice thing is that if I vote after Soren, yep, that's good. So, yep.
All right, Steven, who do you want to kill?
I would like to kill Brody.
Brody it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm sorry, did you announce who died?
Yes, it was Brody.
Brody.
Breakout rooms are open if you want to
boy.
use them, although there is only 4 of you left alive.
All right, here. I'm worried that we have 3 evils alive.
Do you think we have 3 evils alive? Do you really think we have 3?
I don't think so.
Or 2?
That's what,
I think we
all
have
right,
2.
2 maybe.
Maybe 2. All right, here's the problem. Here's the problem we're kind of dealing with. If I think this is the last day, because we have a living
But
bed.
it's final 3 of course it's the last day.
Here,
We're at
let's
final-
do
we're at 4.
Hella,
Final 4.
Brody, Candace.
There are 4 players left
You want
alive.
to come with
Say
me?
again? Yeah.
Candace, Hella, and Brody. Come on to my room.
Okay.
I'm at the very
Okay.
bottom.
I'll go to you.
Trey, just before you go, can I say something to you as well? How do you think it's still possible that it's a Vigor Mortis world when we've got a Damsel and a Puzzle Master in the game?
Yeah, you're the Fengu, your original Fengu. Who'd you pick on day 1? That would help.
I picked you, Trey.
All right.
I think Trey might be the only alive good player.
You think so?
I don't think so.
I mean, Simon's still alive, so I trust him.
I'm dead.
Oh, is Simon dead?
Yeah, I got myself killed yesterday, which is about time.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Oh.
You want to come out with your role, Simon?
Yeah, I'm
George?
kind of surprised nobody tried to guess me.
George, you want to talk?
You were the damsel, right?
Yeah, sure, Stephen.
Yeah, I kind of
Let's
think
go.
if Evil was doing
I'll go
that
to you.
well and there were that many people left alive, it's worth them to have a guess at me, I would have thought.
You've you've gone to the wrong Steve, but that's okay. I found you.
Oh. What the heck is going on?
Mate, I haven't got a blooming clue.
Are you evil?
No. Are you?
No. So
Evil forehead?
it's proposed that you were the Fengu. You
Yeah,
claimed
it's a
Poppy
proposal.
Grower. All right, so I'm trying to figure out. I think Simon just said he was the damsel.
He did. So it's completely possible, by the way, that it is possible that I was the Puzzle Master drunk Poppy Grower.
Well, there's a lot of drunk people.
Well, because the thing is, we know that Chris, who was it that Candice guessed as the Puzzle
I
Master
believe
drunk? 'Cause
Candace
that
guessed.
can't be right.
Yeah, I believe Candace guessed Chris.
Yeah, so that can't be right because obviously we've got Simon and he
So,
died in the games. you know,
Trey is
so
the gambler who's been trying to kill himself.
trying to kill himself. How is he still alive? I don't know. How
He
is Trey
guessed that
still
he
alive?
was the Fengu a couple nights ago, and then he guessed. Well, I'm not going to say that because I think it is the role that the person has, but
Oh, so we're saying that Trey is either Puzzle Master drunk or just drunk.
well, that's the problem. Is at this point, Trey and Chris both seem possible. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who's evil. I think you might be evil.
Welcome to the club.
You also think that, or no? The club doesn't involve you.
No, I'm excluded from the club, unfortunately. How do we? I mean, gambler. So bluffing a drunk gambler would be so easy. I mean, how is Trey getting away with this? He's just saying that he's not dying as a gambler. Like
that is true.
Apparently, he's got a grandmother as well. Were you the grandmother? Are you the grandmother? Because he's claiming to have a grandmother.
I'm not going to talk about whether or not there's a grandmother.
Okay, that's fine. let's just nominate someone and try and kill them.
Shouldn't we have some information out? I would like to
Yeah,
know
what's-
Steven's information.
I don't think we can go to bed.
I
My
don't think so either.
I don't think we can either.
last night I chose Grow, and I was given Seamstress and Fangu.
Can you maybe start from the beginning with all
Yeah.
of your question?
I would like to know them because
That's-
I'm
yep.
suspicious if you didn't choose me. I'm just saying, because you normally always do.
No, I choose you when I'm evil. When I'm good, I want nothing to do with you, because then you're evil. We're always on opposite alignments. You know that.
Oh.
So what'd you get, Steven?
So I got Guami as grandmother Goblin, Soren as empath Fangu, Trey Gambler Fangu, Brody Monk Poisoner, Ross Noble Pit Hag, and Grow Seamstress Fangu.
Steven's evil. He told me he saw me as Pixie Poisoner.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
also think that was before I that was the night I died, and he acts before,
And,
doesn't he?
Why
Or what?
would you check Ross when he's been dead?
I was
like 2
trying to
days?
figure out. I was trying to figure out if he was lying or not.
The day you died, Hella, was me as lunatic picked you,
No, you
so
know, to
Brody.
Jim could have just been following me.
He did,
I didn't.
Brody
I
is correct
pass
though.
by. What was that about?
Brody did say he did say Pixie Poisoner
Well,
last time. He gave the list.
I wrote monk because he told me that he became the monk. That's why I said that.
Okay, I wasn't trying to jump down your throat.
I'd like to hear what
He
Grow
did.
thinks.
He did say that originally. I thought it was something else that we were missing. Okay.
You'd like to hear
Okay.
what I think?
I'd like to hear what Grow thinks.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm glad. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up. I'm very
Say profanity.
If everyone's going for Steven, I'll go for Steven.
But what
Here's-
do you think?
I think we should round table.
I'm really not sure.
So what I'm gonna say is this. So if Guami is in fact grandmother, then obviously we killed his grandchild during the day because he didn't die.
No, it's
That's not
why we
obvious
can't
at
go
all.
to sleep.
That's
That's
the
why
problem.
we can't go to sleep,
Right.
Candace.
I just wanted to see what he was gonna say.
Oh,
I'm so confused.
so you didn't fall into that trap, Kwame. Good for you.
Oh darn.
Yeah. I
I see a cardboard box and a stick. Little piece of
Me.
So that might be why Steven couldn't come up with information for me to go talk to Guami about on day one.
I think Trey's the only alive good, and I'm going to be voting on Steven when someone nominates him. That's my dead vote.
Well, is there a world where it's actually Train Guami that's just making the evil?
Not me. It's not
That's
me.
what I'm worried about.
It's
I mean,
not
you
me,
have.
y'all.
Let's be honest, Tree. You have done that in the past. The whole grandmother.
He has done it
confirmed
one
the
time
evil
before.
Okay,
player.
so
Okay,
so I
cool.
just want to speak to the thing about me not giving Trey information. I literally told him my role, and I told him who I picked. I feel that like requiring somebody to give literally every piece of information they have is a little. I don't know. Like I don't think I've ever given all of my information on day one.
Steven, the weird
That's
part
what I
was
got.
is I told you I was the gambler and that I could go and confirm or see what Guami said and they could even gamble him and you still would refuse.
Yeah, but I didn't know if you were the gambler.
Sure. I mean, I get that, but still, that would have at least caught me in something odd. The odd thing with see, there's the thing is everything in the circle. The odd thing with Guami is he didn't come to me towards the end of day 2. The odd thing with Steven was the fact that he wouldn't give me Guami's info when he told me that he was the dreamer right away. And the odd thing with Grow is I haven't talked to her at all, and she's my neighbor. Hell, I could
see
be the marionette
Santa's-
for all I know. I keep gambling people, and I keep
Yeah.
not dying at night.
Yeah.
Hey, Simon, I see your
Everyone else
hand.
is
I
doing it.
think Peter was before me.
Can I have a risk clarification when we get the chance, please?
Sure. Do you want to do that first? Then we'll see what Peter has
Sure.
to say. Go
Could
for it.
the marionette be a grandchild?
No, because the marionette is evil and the grandchild has to be good.
Right. Okay.
However, the marionette could believe they're the grandmother who has been told the truth about what their grandchild is.
Which means that even if Guami was the marionette, he's not the demon. But he would not see me as his grandchild because if I was the marionette, he would see me as the
Both his
marionette,
neighbors
not
are
as the
dead
role
anyway.
that I think that I am.
And the only
So-
way
Yeah, I
Kwame
think
could
you
be a
jumped.
marionette at this point is if we had an imp who star passed or a Fangu who jumped from Chris or Ross.
Which
Yeah.
could be
Right.
Chris.
Steven,
Yes,
Steven, you checked Trey?
I did.
What day did you check? What day did you check him?
Well, night. My night 2 or night 3.
Technically,
So basically,
I do see Simon's hand.
So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I
to
was going to
interrupt.
say Simon's been waiting a while, so
sorry,
and then we'll go for it, Simon.
Stephen, what do you have me down as in your grim?
You claimed Damsel. Until that, I didn't have you down as anything.
When did I claim Damsel?
Publicly, I think today or yesterday, after you died.
Yeah, you did.
You said it to the group today, Simon.
Second call for
when he
nomination.
wasn't in the room though.
No, I was in the room, and then I left.
We were just leaving. I went for a chat with you, and I heard it, and then me and Stephen had a chat about it.
Candace,
Okay.
I wouldn't lean
But
too much
why
on
wouldn't
Steven's
you
info
check me
because
before
Steven
then?
said he saw Brody as Monk or Poisoner, and
that
Brody
was
was
me.
the Pixie, so he wouldn't see Monk. He would see.
That was me
he
jumping on
initially
something
said
that
he saw him as the Pixie. So
Okay, so at this
that was
point in
his
time, I mean,
first
you
thing
guys
he
think
said.
that if I was thinking it was Grow until the longest time, but now I'm thinking it's Steven, and I'm gonna believe Kwame. Are you guys okay with me doing that?
Yeah, I just want to get one worldview out. I think Chris A was the original demon who jumped. Gwami could have been a marionette grandmother who saw an evil.
So
Yeah, because why haven't they killed Trey if he is the grandchild? They would have gotten in 2 kills.
Yeah.
That is odd that they have let the gambler live this long. Even
I don't
if
think
it's
I'm
possible.
getting no, because also because I'm getting wrong information. I even went to Chris and told him that I got him as the gossip.
Yeah, but they could get 2 kills.
I know, yeah.
And-
So
and-
who am I nominating then? Am I nominating Steve or am I nominating
So-
Kwame? I don't think it's
let me
Grow.
ask. Nobody's claiming to have been originally the damsel. So nobody's saying they were originally the damsel. Here we are at the last day.
Yeah.
Simon, you were the damsel from the get-go?
Yep.
So that means that it was a Fangu game. That means that we had a Fangu jump, and I think
Yeah.
it's George because he's acting
Not
sus as
necessarily.
balls
No,
or
not
whatever balls.
No,
is
wait,
sus.
wait,
no,
wait,
Not
no,
necessarily.
wait, because me as the huntsman,
Yeah.
she adds the damsel. That's independent of the fate. That's independent of the Fango.
Okay, either
We
or.
believe
Either
Mia.
or.
We know we didn't start with a lunatic because of what happened to Steve.
Final
so,
call.
Yeah,
agree,
can we
yeah.
get
I
to the
nominate Steven.
can we get to the nomination part?
I'll take Steven.
Who am I nominating, y'all?
I don't think it's Grow because I don't think the
I
demon
think
would,
it's
would
Steven.
love Seamstress, right? Surely.
Why are Groker and Gwami so quiet?
Oh, they're all evil. And you guys get to
Oh
tell me which
my.
one. Gwami, who am I nominating?
Trying to figure
We'll
out.
bring the day to a close in 5
All right,
seconds.
fine. I'll nominate Steven
All right, Trey, tell us why you chose Steven.
because I don't know.
Oh my God.
Trey's evil.
One of them are evil, and none of them were helping me at all. So the fact of the matter is I've nominated, so we just need to load everything up on Steven because what else is there to do? Unless you guys are going to actually kill me tonight and then come back and it's a bunch of evil.
I think it's
yeah.
Grow. Why did you stop thinking it was Grow?
Yeah.
Because of her defense. What she gave as her defense yesterday is not usually how Grow acts when she's evil.
I'm so sorry. I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, you're also the demon, Steven, so there you go.
That's actually not true, but...
Okay, Steven, final word before we vote.
Oh, sorry. Well, I was trying to clear up why all of a sudden... I don't know what Grow said that was so phenomenal. In my world, Grow is the demon, and I've just been listening, taking it all in.
And why haven't you or Gwami or Grow been helping me with figuring out who we need to nominate since the
Because
freaking
you
day
were
was
saying
about
you
to
were going to
end?
nominate me. Trey. I will be nominating Grow.
We have to get 5 because there's 4 evils.
2 votes required.
And if there was a Fangu jump, there's 5 evils. So we almost need to get 6.
Candice, you're out of your seat.
Oh wait.
So,
Never
And
failed.
so you're gonna
Steven
vote?
and Grow, you're not voting?
It's definitely not Steven.
I'm not voting on me.
How is it definitely not Steven?
Like it's part so
Yeah.
sweet and part like now
Steven,
I'm
Grow pulled her
Yeah.
vote.
Yeah.
Now they can tie.
5 is enough.
Yeah.
Do we have any other nominations?
Grow pulled a vote for Steven?
Yeah.
I nominate Grow.
Okay, was that Gwami?
Yes.
All right, Gwami, tell us why you've chosen Grow.
She seems the most evil. Yeah, her information was, I don't think it was trustworthy. Yeah.
Okay. Grow, your response.
I thought my information was very trustworthy. I am still not the demon. I think we're doing just fine. So please don't kill me.
Okay.
Yeah,
6
that's a
to
different
execute.
defense than she gave her yesterday.
I think
5
this
to
is
tie.
minion
She wanted to
panic,
give
and
cocaine.
if there has
Here we
been a
go.
Fangu jump, they can tie it.
Soren.
Yeah.
Unless George wants the Fangu, he's already used his dead bone.
Oh.
Yeah, I also use my deadbolt, right?
Yeah, I did as well, to be honest.
Yeah, Ross used his deadbolt too.
2 is not enough.
I think
Sorry, who
someone
else used
needs
the
to.
dead vote?
I did.
Hella.
Hella.
Okay, cool.
I think someone needs to nominate Trey.
Oh.
I'll nominate Trey.
All right, tell us why you've chosen Trey.
Because one of the people are the demon, and I'm still not sure. And Brody has pretty good reads, so let's try with Trey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, Trey.
My defense is I have not kept quiet about anything I've done this entire game. I'm the gambler.
That's true. I can confirm that.
I mean,
but you don't keep quiet when you're the demon either.
I usually do. I usually am. But as we have seen, none of my gambles have been pretty much. I bet you I'm the puzzle master drunk once we get back and look at it. But I went to Steven on the first day and told him I was the gambler. He told me he was the dreamer. He said that he dreamed Guami. I said, okay, tell me what you got, because I can go talk to Guami and I can get information to see if it matches up. And he wouldn't give it to me. I got gambled Chris as the gossip and didn't die. I gambled myself as the Fangu and didn't die. I gambled Guami as the grandmother and I didn't die. I gambled Brody as the Pixie and I didn't die. I've been trying to die so I could at least get somebody caught in some kind of a lie. And yeah, so I'm good. I've been trying to figure this out the whole time, and I've been getting not so good information. So I'm pretty much probably the puzzle master drunk, and I wasn't going to die on anything whatsoever. So
Okay.
I trust at this point in time. I trust Hella, I trust Brody, and I trust Candace without a doubt. I don't. Guami coming to me late on the second day as the grandmother was suspicious, and he hasn't said anything about that since.
Okay, 6 votes to execute.
I think they can
5
tie
to
if you
tie.
vote, Soren.
And I think Søren is
Here we
evil.
go.
And Steven wanted him to vote before on Grow.
Yes, Soren not coming out with his
Grow.
role when he died
Grow.
was very
Evil team, we need to vote on this.
Sorry, evil team,
Yeah.
you guys didn't get your votes up in time.
No.
Nobody else vote.
Oh, guys.
Right.
Not me.
3 is not enough. Do we have any other nominations?
Well, I'll nominate Guami because that's the only thing that's left. I don't think he's the demon, but I know I'm not the demon.
And Søren has used his deadbolt.
Yeah.
Importantly.
Okay, Kwame.
I am the grandmother, and that's why we can't go to sleep, because if Trey dies, I die as well. And then there's no.
Maybe it is Stephen. I'm so
Okay.
lost.
To honor Peter here, if you're good, do not vote on this.
Here we go.
No, I'm just saying that's what usually you say. Just
Copy
talk
it
to
before
town.
that. Even.
I think
I
we
think the
have
fact
the
that
demon
Guami is
on the
wearing
block.
his grandmother Halloween costume to try and live up to the role claim is, we should ignore that.
All right, 2's not enough. That's all she wrote.
Can't wait to find
Stephen
out
is
what this actually
definitely
is.
going to be executed. Stephen dies. The game is, of course, inevitably over at this point. And my congratulations, to my surprise, I think, more than anyone's, is that is good team just won.
Yeah!
Oh dear God.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen an evil team have it in the bag that much. And
Yeah, we should
still
have
lose on the
won.
final day. You absolutely should have won just then.
Okay.
In fact, the moment
Okay.
Soren threw his hand up, if all of the evil team then threw their hand up, it would have guaranteed a tie.
I'm so confused
Candace,
why
when
that
you
didn't
were out of
happen.
your seat, would you have voted for Steven? Because you were out of your seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, anyway,
It had to be. It had to be.
Let's do the rundown. So, to be honest with you, for most of this game, I thought Evil was stomping everybody. It really did not look good for most of that game. We had, where do we start? Where shall we start? We'll start with Peter, the Snake Charmer. 15-player game, Snake Charmer. It's big rewards for big risks, I suppose. If you Snake Charm a demon early in a 15-player game, you might as well just go home, right? Because you're not going to last very long. Fortunately for Peter, they didn't do that. Cleared 4 people and then graciously bowed out, which I think is about the best you can expect with a Snake Charmer. Well done. We had Hella, our original monk, who, and I think you're gonna like this, repeatedly protected Trey every single night, and then died. And Brody, the Pixie, got the monk's ability, and he proceeded to repeatedly protect Trey every single night. There was no night when a monk ability was in the game that Trey was not protected. It was literally just Trey over and over again. Which I think was quite
was I gonna die ever?
Well, actually, shall we go to that now? So, Trey, you were poisoned every single night of this game, except for night 1. More on that later.
I figured that was it.
Last night, if you'd have gambled wrong, the good team would have lost. Because you would have died and Brody would have died, and then it would be only Evils left alive. But so when I came to speak to you and you were like, I don't think anything's going to happen, I'm just going to say whatever, and then you gambled someone correctly, I was like, a bit hot around the collar there.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that was a thing. What happened? We had Soren, the empath, sat between 2 evil players, so I told him 2 twice. I believe, Stephen, did you manage... Soren, did Stephen convince you that you were the marionette?
Because I told Soren he was the marionette.
Oh
no! Brutal.
Again, that was why on that final day, Soren voting. If all the rest of the evil team just threw their hand up, it would have tied it. We had where do we go now? Ross the Noble.
No wonder he was acting so cagey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Ross the Noble. Oh, of course, Soren wasn't the marionette, by the way. I just want you to know that, Soren. You were in fact the empath, so you won. You'll be pleased to know. Ross was the Noble who learned Chris, Soren, and Brody. Brody, of course, was the Pixie. Soren was the empath. Chris began this game as the marionette who believed that he was the gossip. However, later in the game, Grow the Pit Hag turned him into the Goblin. So I woke him up and said, "You're the evil Goblin," which presumably at that point, Chris must have known that he was the marionette all along. But unfortunately, Stephen killed him in the night because he wanted to substantiate his gossip claim. So that never came to any fruition. He was a goblin for about 5 seconds.
Oh wow!
We had Simon the Damsel, which Trey correctly identified, and of course, by saying Grow or Simon must have been the damsel, this is a Fangoo game. At that point, the evil team know Grow isn't the damsel. I was really surprised that no minions just went, screw it.
There was I.
I was this close.
Damsel.
I was this close.
Yeah, I thought you might
me
be.
too.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I was very surprised about that.
And I was like,
But yeah, managed to successfully get him killed. I don't think I've seen a damsel live that long. That must have been incredibly stressful, Simon.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it was my vote that killed myself in the end. That was, yeah.
Fair play. We had George the Poppy Grower. George the Poppy Grower was
Dude,
Master
you're just
Drunk.
like, oh my god, all these good people acting evil. Ugh.
You were Puzzle Master Drunk. Okay.
So George the Poppy Grower was Puzzle Master Drunk. Now, I think that would have been a great choice if George would have lived a bit longer because, or in fact, to be fair, Evil came out on day 1 swinging with very confident bluffs. And I'm thinking, I think they might figure this out because usually when you've got a Poppy Grower in play, Evil don't know what to say or do. There's loads of double claims, but you very quickly and very early identified the one double claim as being a Pixie related issue. So I was a bit surprised that wasn't really discussed, but to be fair, he did die very quickly. So it kind of became almost irrelevant very quickly. But yeah, George was your Poppy Grower, Puzzle Master Drunk. However, on night 1, Gwami the Poisoner poisoned the Puzzle Master, thus making George no longer drunk, but the bluffs had already been given out. But what's interesting is, if he would have died then, I would have been obliged to wake the minions and the demon again and introduce them to one another for a second time, because that's what happens when an undrunk Poppy Grower dies. I've never seen that interaction before, but it almost happened. Mia the Huntsman, who put in the Damsel, I think I pretty much got around. Oh, Steve. What the hell were you, Steve? I've forgotten.
I was the golem.
You was the golem, yes, of course. Golem who selected Soren and died, but then was turned into the lunatic in the night. Now, Grow turned Steve into the lunatic to obviously simulate to him that he'd been Fangu jumped to. But I decided to ask him for a kill anyway, and then tell him that I shouldn't have asked him for a kill and that it was a storyteller error, because I kind of felt bad for the good team. That doesn't normally happen very often. But I was like, do you know what? I don't want to not pretend to him that he's the demon, but I also don't want to like 100% commit to it. So I kind of rode a middle ground there, which I thought was pretty fair at the time, and still I think was quite fair towards the end. Evil definitely were winning that right up until the last 20 seconds of the game.
Yeah,
I
we
think
had
that's
it. We just
covered-
didn't vote.
Yeah, it was just a lack of coordination. But in a game this size, where you don't want to be like, hey, I'm listen, evil team, I'm the demon. Just do what I say. Do you know what I mean? Because you're worried it might go wrong. But you were
Yeah,
quite
well, and
unlucky there,
potentially
I
we
think.
had Brody voting with us, and
Yeah.
the only way we were going to win is if Soren voted, and I was afraid that he would get sus if, like, it needed to be that he voted, and then I voted, and then Chris A voted, because Soren
I was
needed to
waiting
not
for
figure
Grow.
out.
If Grow had put a hand up, then I would have put my hand up because I was waiting.
Yeah,
to
I was
make sure-
sure my hand was up.
Well,
I'm
when
really
you start the
sorry.
game as the empath and get to 2, and you know there's all kinds of poison in the game, then yeah. And then you're told that you're the marionette. Yeah, that makes sense.
You did, right?
Nice one.
Yeah,
Does
as soon
everybody
as-
remember on that first day when Hella gossiped everyone from, I think, George down to Ross or something as the demon, and then we had a nomination and everyone on the other side voted to kill a good person?
It was a lot of
All
evils.
the evil team was there.
Yep.
Every one of them.
That is correct. Can you share the
Oh,
grim?
by the way, it wasn't it funny who I don't remember who said it, but me nominating Steven on the first day.
Yeah.
And that was Brody?
Yeah.
That was me. That was literally me saying, if Steve is actually the demon and this game goes 3 hours, I'm going to be pissed. I might just leave.
Oh, man. It
And
has
it's
3
almost 3
hours,
hours.
pretty much.
So that was your one good read for the game.
I don't think he really read it. I think he just nominated.
I nominated him too, Trey. I nominated
But
him.
towards the end of the game, when Brody's like, I'm pretty sure it's Trey and not Steven, I'm like, dude.
Well,
and then Bro's like, Brody has really good reads. I was like,
But he actually really does have good reads if he's good.
So this is Hella's script 1. I always enjoy this. This is like the 9th or 10th time I played it. So thanks for inviting me for it, Ben. Thanks for running it for us. Appreciate that.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Thank you
Ben.
to Hella for setting it up. Thank you.
Yeah,
And
it
thank
was
you,
awesome.
Hella.
And thanks for Ben for doing this.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Always up for some gaming. Sorry it did take 3 hours in the end, but it was a pretty big game.
it was actually a little less than that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what's
so-
your
yeah, well
PayPal,
done.
Ben, for a little edge in the script competition?
Oh wow.
Yeah, he got very quiet. I heard a little bit of typing though.
I was about to say, if
I think he was DMing people his PayPal.
Thanks for the
Anyway, that was a very frustrating game. It was actually a really good game. It ended really frustratingly because we managed to get 5 votes on me. There were in fact 4 evils, but Soren thought he was evil. So I needed to get Soren to vote because of the way the layout was. It's actually better to have a marionette that is clockwise from you, because then the fake marionette votes, and then the demon votes, and then the marionette can pop their hand up. So basically, the game was, if Grow had voted, we would have won, because there was no reason for Chris to vote. So we got 3, and it did not tie. So should have won. Now, it is true that Candace said that she would have voted, so you could argue that we both screwed up, and had we not both screwed up. But it doesn't change the fact that Candace had screwed up, and we were not required to screw up, and we still could have won. I feel like played a nearly flawless game. There were a couple things, obviously, that I could have done better. I could have told Trey right away that I saw Gwami as the grandchild. I think I was Trey's first whisper, and I had not yet talked to Gwami, and probably, yeah, that probably wouldn't have worked, because if I had straight away told him he was the grandmother, he didn't know he was the grandmother. And I didn't know at that point that Gwami was going to say that Trey was his grandchild. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I do feel that we played a good game, and we lost. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time.